fault, it's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my heart on ice. Heart on ice, 'cause I can't breathe. I'ma put my heart on ice. Heart on ice. It's getting the best of me. While in the cell with 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓂𝓒𝓂, after I slapped him, I had told him, I don't know how you get down with them clowns, but I'm a soldier. No one could understand. I had way too much aggression that built over the years from my abandoned adolescence. See, I done been lied to, backstabbed, and heartbroken. I wanted to cry, but I was too afraid to open, praying one day I'd find a peace of mind by the ocean. I spent all my time committing crimes to get closer. While at my nana house, I played a couch, staring at the ceiling, trying not to get in my feelings, thinking of a way I could make these millions. Maybe that'll take this pain away and clear up all these rainy days. Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, it's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. My fault. Think it's best I put my heart on ice. Heart on ice, 'cause I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I'ma put my heart on ice. Heart on ice. It's getting the best of me. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's good, baby kids? It's your girl 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓒𝓂𝓅, Chapter Administrator, back with another Strict production. As you guys can tell, I have not laid out any cards, but we will be diving into the topic, as you can see by the title. Messages for the brokenhearted. So, brokenhearted, I guess. Quick disclaimer, I am a sugar-free reader, but I am going to be especially sensitive for this particular topic. But generally speaking, I'm a sugar-free reader. Sugar-free just basically means I'm never going to tell you no hunky-dory bullshit. Either way, flip, script, rubber down. Now, with that being said, although I'm going to be courteous of your emotions, I am not going to feed into any delusions. I am only going to tell you things that are beneficial for your divine path, if you allow me to do so. I do smoke and cuss in my reading, so if that bothers you, one thing I will tell you is that I will never give a fuck about that. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next day, not the next day, or the next day. So just keep that in mind and move accordingly. For a lot of you who chose this pile, I will say this though. Just channel messages for pile 1. Pile 1, I think that you particularly have been feeling. It's like Jesus take the wheel is what I'm getting. Like, it's giving like I don't even know what's driving me this forward. Like, you could have been breaking down like nonstop, like back to back. Okay, I could see where you could be feeling suicidal. I could see where and I feel like this could have been something that it's like it's not my fault to have to heal and constantly fix things within myself that I'm not responsible for this. Like, some things you feel like you are undeserving of the life that you've been given. For a lot of you guys, channel message, or you could feel undeserving of the way people have been treating you, and it could just making you could just be feeling on a brink of like, it's not even a brink of a breakdown. It's like on the brink of like, you know what I'm about to say. But I will say this: you are needed, okay? And if nobody else loves you, I love you. God loves you. You have a purpose. I need you here. I promise you I need you here. So I understand that you may be in a space right now where you may feel like your value is unseen, okay, or unappreciated or undervalued by others. But heaven is still great, even if we never see it. Even if we don't know what it looks like, heaven is still great. God is still good, even though we can't see him. You understand what I'm saying? Diamonds are still precious. even when they're undiscovered in the ground. Your value doesn't dissipate or diminish because of someone else's inability to see it, recognize it, or share it, or treat it properly. There's a lot of people who have things that they take for granted that other people would appreciate. So again, it doesn't take away from your value. Like for instance, a lot of people who have beautiful, long, thick, curly hair or thick, healthy hair like myself, cut it off. You take it for granted. Okay, and there's people who may not have those things. And it's by the same token, you could be doing this as well in your life. I'm not giving you. I'm not telling you don't have the space to be mad. You have the right to feel everything that you're feeling, because I empathize with you, Bookie. It's hard. Okay, you have all these people relying on you. You have all these things that you have to do, and if you don't take care of, some of you guys have like kids, and some of your kids are disabled. It's like, if I don't get up and show up for them, they have nobody. Or it's like, it's you. Okay, it could be your inner child that was abandoned, and every relationship after that could have just been a remix of the initial abandonment. For some of you guys, like, I'm even gonna put some cards, but this is just channel message. I just want to just reassure you guys that you are seen. You are not alone in this. I myself have been battling with this, with suicidal thoughts since I was 9. That was when I had my first suicidal attempt. We'll be getting real, like, comfortable, okay, cozy. But I just want you to know that it gets better, and tough times never last. Tough people always do. And, you know, I just want to encourage you, even if you gotta come here every day and watch this video, fight one more day. Okay, if you could find 3 things to be grateful for, matter of fact, fuck that might be too much sometimes. Find one thing to be grateful for every day, and let that one thing push you. Okay, and don't let that one thing be something that's and it could change, you know. For me, I found myself like a couple days ago breaking down in the shower, and I had to check myself. I said, you know what? I have water to wash my ass, a roof over my head, full stomach. I'm beautiful. I could be ugly going through what I'm going through. Thank God I'm not. But and it sounds funny now, but I was breaking down like, couldn't even breathe, you know. I've been going through the worst moments in my life lately, and I know it's all for me. It's not happening to me. It's happening for me. But I had to remind myself is to give myself the same space to place that energy that I was focusing on negative emotions for something positive. And it was getting hard. You know, I felt, you know, I was wondering, like, did I do something wrong? And then I was reminded of Job. I was reminded of Jonah. I was reminded of Christ. It didn't make it feel better, but it did put my heart at ease for a little bit. So let's just dive into your reading. I'm going to ask a couple questions throughout this episode. Okay, so the questions I'm going to be getting into today for this particular reading: who contributed to this heartbreak? Why did God allow this heartbreak to take place in the first place? What ultimately broke your heart? When will the pain subside? And where's the initial trigger, or basically like the root of the conflict? And how can we heal from this, right? So this is the things that we're going to be getting into. I'm going to be pulling cards. I'm going to shuffle it, and we're going to get into things together. Okay, this reading may be longer than some of my other videos because we are doing it this way, but I just don't like to beg. Like, my OCD is like acting up. That looks, yeah, that's better. Now just gotta go to the side. So some of you guys are gonna be reorganizing things, or this could be something that you could be called to do, or you could just be in this mode. Like, when you get stressed and anxious, you could just be getting irritated about the cleanliness of things. Child, I know about it. I know about it, but you know, if you find yourself overthinking and doing too much, go clean something. Because you're not the type of person. You're not McNasty. You're not Funkadelic out this bitch. Okay, you're not the type of person that'll just sit, like, you don't like to be dirty. And if you do find your environment getting fucked up, you know that's not even your energy. Okay, so make sure that you clean up. And that will help you feel better. And I will tell you this, like, as a spiritual practitioner, I could tell you that trash is an offering to negative spirits. We know people in real life, like, you know, in living 3D world, that eat out of the trash can, they go dumpster diving and shit. Trash, filth, and all of that, those are offerings for negative spirits and things of that nature. So I just want to make sure you know that. Okay, there's going to be a message for somebody, but let's just dive straight into your reading. Like I said, I do fucking customer reading, so yeah, you gonna hear some coughing. I'm okay. I'm all right. Grandma got mad. Grandma just hurt. Grandma just stoned. So let's just get straight into it. I hope you laughed with me. I hope that I can make you laugh, and even if for a brief second, I can just put a smile on your face. That's all I'm here to do, baby. It's just help you put a smile on your face and give you motivation to push forward, because you are worthy of a love you do not have to kick, scream, and beg for. And do not beat yourself up for God's discipline over your life. I said this before on my channel. I said it a lot on my channel, but I was reminded of a reading that I posted like last year, and it really hit home. It was, why are you being isolated by God? And I said, it's a lot of people here who get upset. And it's like, how you look to God, complaining about these relationships or these job opportunities and things that are being blocked out your life, is like a child complaining that they can't play with a knife or some scissors. So I'm a bad parent because I don't want you to hurt yourself. Says Spirit, right? So God's discipline of your life is nothing more than a testament for their love for you. Period, point blank. And just keep that in mind, okay? Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. But let's see. What contributed to Pile 1's heartbreak? What fell on the floor? Contract. Patience. We have daughter spirit in reverse. Oh, you going through a test and you feel as though spirit isn't hearing you. You feel like God has abandoned you. That's how you feel. Okay? You feel lost. You don't know which way to go. You feel like your path is it's myopic at this point. I could see where in the present moment you could feel as though you are, I don't know, like for a lot of you guys, we're not perfect, okay? Every saint is just a sinner who fell down and got back up again. And every sinner has a future and every saint has a past. So don't let nobody make you feel bad, or don't feel, you may feel as though you just, I don't know, because you could have received some karma for some things you've done in the past. I mean, we all did this year. Everybody, contrary to what the fuck people might tell you, everybody, this is weed, by the way. I got a bong, y'all. Let me show y'all, because I don't need y'all thinking your girl. It's, look. I took for those of you who don't know. You don't know, now you know. Nigga, oh shit. So, yeah, don't trip on me like I just damn near tripped over my damn ring. Like, but, sorry though, like, I just think that you guys could have felt as though, I don't know, it's not right, but it's okay. It's like, something isn't moving as fast as you would like. This is like you're getting tired. It's like, okay, God, I understand you told me to do X, Y, and Z, but all I wanted was a baby in love. Say somebody. I know, like, as an example, right? Bear with me. All I wanted was a roof over my head. All I wanted was to be taken care of, and I'll do whatever you ask me to do. And I'm doing these things. And why do I feel attacked? It's just you feel like you can't trust yourself right now. You feel like there's nobody that you can go to in the real world. And then when you probably can pull cards, or you probably very religious or very spiritual. And it's like, I'm literally asking y'all what to do. But baby, you have the answers. And just like when you're in school, when you're taking a test, there's nobody giving you the answers again. That's what the study period was for. My love. You have the answers. There's a lot about, right now that spirit is forcing you to make a decision, to take a leap of faith, and to walk away from something that all of which is familiar to you. I heard you think you fell from a coconut tree. So you guys could have been rejected for an opportunity that you were more than qualified for. Rejected for relationships that you were more than willing to sacrifice for. Discounted, unappreciated, undervalued by the very people that you would have fought and sacrificed for. Okay? And I'm going to say her name right this time because I figured out how to fucking say it. It's Kamala. Okay? Kamala Harris. It's not Kamala. I was saying that shit wrong and I do apologize. Kamala, if you ever see this. Okay? Shake your bob, shake your bob, shake your bob. Period. Okay, so some of you guys, I will tell you this. You are typically seen as like a very chipper and happy. And that's the thing. Like, this is not your energy. This is not like you. You understand what I'm saying? You could feel as though, how is it that you could do all the right things and still have to bite the bullet and be at the bottom of like just gonna be how you feel? Like, how could I have to bite the bullet and feel like I'm consistently like, because Ren Robinson, she was going to go give to her grandma. She wasn't in the fucking woods doing dope and shit like that. She wasn't prostituting in the woods. You feel me? She was out there trying to give to somebody else and fucked around and went through a whole lot of shit just trying to take care of somebody else. So for a lot of you guys, you can feel like, you know, I done gave, done for motherfuckers, but when I look to my left and my right, all I wanted was some reassurance, and that was too much for you bitches? That's crazy. You feel me? It's like, you probably don't expect people to prioritize you over them. But goddamn, it's like one of those things like, oh, child. It could be family. It could be like, I'm hearing, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's Anthony Hamilton. So, yeah. I'm so stressed out. I'm so tired of being alone. Lord, save me. Yeah, Lord, pick me up over the hurt and pain. Deliver me from the rain. See, I don't want to stress no more. I don't want to struggle no more. That's like an inside joke for me. Every time I sing that, I always laugh, but because I think about Daddy's Girls. And I love that movie. And I don't care what y'all say. I love Tyler Perry. I don't give a fuck if he make this. I don't care. I don't personally think that his movies are all the same. But that's a whole other topic. But you could just feel heavily critiqued by other people, or just undervalued, like nothing you ever do. You can feel like that you have to work 8 times as hard as everybody else just to get nowhere fast. Is how you feel. And I'm not telling you this is what is going on. I just think that right now it's quiet, it's still, and you're waiting on divine timing, and divine timing is not it's not doing this big one for you right now. How you feel, right? You feel like with this infinity time, like things are going time to wrap around, like things are coming. Like, it's like no matter what I do, when I do right, I find myself feeling punished by spirit. When I do the wrong thing, I get punished harder than the people that do worse shit. And it's like, I don't think it's fair. You feel like you could be sitting, like, I have a journal entry. Ooh, I'm gonna tell y'all like some tea, where I was just depressed, and I was like, sometimes I feel afraid to even tell God about how I'm feeling, because it's like, I know you see it. I know you know what I'm going through. And I don't want it to seem like I'm being ungrateful or for it to get worse. Because sometimes I feel like when I complain or I doubt, like, it gets worse. But it's like, I'm also human. You know, and I felt like, I just felt as though I was journaling, and I was like I want to hear you. I want to hear your voice. Like, I'm looking for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, future, I'm looking for you. Like, I'm worried about my future. I'm worried about my present. Like, I can't. Like, I need support. Like, some of you guys are wondering, like, where your strength is to just get up out of bed every fucking morning. A lot of you guys are feminine energies here watching. Or you could be, signs I'm seeing here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy. And also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not much water here thus far. But it doesn't mean that you don't have to be a water sign. You could just have these placements in your chart. Or these people could have these signs that could have impacted you. But I feel like even though the people that did these things, if you was to write down or to say the things they did out loud, it really isn't, it's the principle behind the matter. If that makes sense. It's the fact that people consistently do me the way I wouldn't do them. And it's like, damn, I know I'm one of your toughest soldiers, but can't you draft somebody else? And it's like, I don't understand. It's like, yeah, it's like when Beyonce said my torture became my remedy. Why does every lesson have to be coupled with pain? And, you know, that could be how you feel. I'm going to post a reading Sunday, spoiler alert, where I'm going to ask Spirit, what's the reason for the season, okay? So that you can understand and how things won't be so myopic. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that bell button so you don't miss out on the video. I'm not selling you nothing. I'm just telling you, like, or at least just come back Sunday, Bookie. But it's like, I'm here, Father, can you hear me? We need your love today. So some of you guys could definitely feel like ostracized. You know, it's like, you know how this reminds me of, it's like when Moses was mad when he had went and done all that work, got up the hill and was working on the command, came back, the bitches was worshiping a gold fucking ram or whatever the fuck they was worshiping, some bullshit. When, bitch, I just sacrificed my life, my brother dead, my nephew dead, Mammy Pappy, everything I know, I left it behind. Goddamn me, and I come back and you on some fuck shit, like. So I'm getting myself, I can't even get myself together. I'm trying to get myself together. I come back. It could be, and you already on another tip. It could be that you went back to a relationship with someone and you took time to work on yourself. And it's like this person's treating you like they're your enemy, like they don't know you, like you're listening, not even acknowledging your impact and how they got to where they are. You can look at a lot of your relationships, and what could be contributed to this heartbreak is, why do I feel like that everybody's benefiting off my energy? Why do I feel like motherfuckers is coming up off of me? Why do I have to be the stair step for everybody, or the catalyst for growth? And I'm just supposed to chuck this shit up to the chin in the name of Jesus, okay? So some of you guys definitely have, you know, and it can be hard. You know, some of you guys have children that are autistic, okay? It's very specific, and it can be hard. You love your babies to death. You love your babies to death, but it can be very hard raising your kids up. Very specific for somebody. If it's not your story, hold on, bitch, because there's a lot of people here. But it can be very hard raising your kids in a world where you love them and the world don't understand them. They're committed to misunderstanding them in a cold, core world, and then wondering I could barely show up for myself, but if I don't, who gonna be here for them? You know? It's like worrying not just for, but stay, or if it's not you, just that, it's like, it could be also like, I've tithed, I've prayed, I fast. Like, it's like when Beyonce was like in the beginning of what's that song? Kiss up a rubber, feel up for you. Gave me some time to prove that I can touch it. Again, I'm gonna kiss up a rubber all night. So in the beginning of that, if you watch like the video, it's low key creepy. Like in the beginning, even for somebody like me, like I was like, what is going on? But like that poem in the beginning, like you could, like she was like, I bathed, I fasted, I did all these things, like I did everything I was supposed to do. What the fuck does that happen to me? But they say when you change your perspective, you know, it's like that. Like, shout out to Kevin Gates. Somebody here could be from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, from this 5th Ward, Houston or something like that. Also said Dallas, because I feel like what is really the issue. I think you know that this person that you're becoming, you're grieving what's familiar to you. Okay, who you were then, that person, you don't even identify with them no more. Who you were to maintain a lot of these relationships that are not working anymore, you're no longer that person. You understand what I'm saying? For a lot of you, it could have been protection from something, or you could be saying, all I want is this. It's not hearing, all I want from Christmas is you. Like, you could be asking spirit, like, low-key, I just want this person, you know? And I feel like I'll be all right. Or low-key, I just want to find my person. Low-key, I just want to just feel loved. Low-key, I just want to matter. You know, oh, it's like, now I'm getting emotional. It's like, what is love? What is the purpose of this? What is, like, you could feel as though in the present moment, like what about me? Like, I'm empty, okay? You could quite literally feel like it's not, like, high risk, no reward to being a good person. You could feel like nice girls, nice guys finish last, if at all, on the track. You know, you could just definitely feel like, I'm just scared to move forward. I'm scared to even take the advice. You can feel scared to even listen to spirit, because it's like, you could literally feel as though it's like I've done everything you've asked of me. I've praised your name. I've exalted you to people, and I've seen you bless those who, you know. And I'm not questioning your judgment, God, but can you at least give me answers as to regards to what I did to get here? It's probably nothing that you particularly did. Okay, you are definitely in your Job era for real. Whew. I'm getting emotional. Let's see why God allowed this to happen in the first place. God, why did you allow this heartbreak to take place for them in the first place? Okay. They got better for you, is what I want to say. Better than what you were settling for. Better than what you think you desire. Tell me more about what this heartbreak actually entailed. Give me more specific details about this heartbreak for power one. Okay. Yeah, you got me waiting. Your anxiety. It's your mind. You've been in hermit mode so long. You've been alone. You've been in isolation. That's what it really is. And it's like wanting things to get better. And it's like, imagine being in a storm. It's like how I imagine that Noah felt when he told you, okay, what I need you to do, motherfucker, build an ark. This motherfucking be wide. Okay, I need you to go get all of this, do X, Y, and Z. And after you do that shit, wait till I holler at you. Okay, because that's what this looked like, Noah. When that motherfucking dove came and let him know. When he sent out a dove and it came back and he knew then it was time to move. You're waiting on that. You're waiting for the closest clear type of sign, right? And it's like you're praying. You've been on your knees till they bloody, till they hard, till they hurt. Praying. Giving. And being like people turn their back on you. You feel as though people turn their back on you. You may feel like people are doing better without you being present, and you could be wondering if you were the issue. It's like how I imagine he felt building that fucking ark. They was like, bitch, it ain't rained in I don't know how fucking long. They was getting drunk as a skunk, talking shit about him. Like, look at you, dumbass. Moses going up there to say the motherfucking word. I forgot about this example. I was talking and I got rambled. Going up there, come back, and they worshiping fucking board. He lost his mind. God came back and he was like, okay, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to like diminish them all? You want me to get rid of them all? I'll kill them all. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of you guys, it would be like, cause I remember at first, he was like saying like, God, I don't hear you. Like at first he was frustrated. Moses was mad because it's like, I'm trying to talk to you. Where the fuck you at? Like, I'm like, yeah, turn off the lights. I'm looking for, it's like, it could have been somebody that, what's this? The King of Swords. Somebody that you liked, you could have reached out to them on social media. They could have declined you. They made you feel small. Somebody low key like somebody hurt your feelings. Okay, some of you guys, it could also be grieving a child, or like I said, like or the life that a kid could have had, or the life you could have had if you had children. You could also be looking at people like, it's like, Lord, I'm doing everything right. I've helped people raise their baby just for them to treat me weird. Because I tell them some simple shit like, don't beat the fuck out that toddler that's only been here for 3 days or 3 years. Like, they don't know as much as you do. And if you beat them, how are they going to be less aggressive? And motherfuckers give me, you don't have no kids. Shut the fuck up. Like, okay, bitch. Alrighty then. And they get kids and I lose mine. That could be triggering. Being a social worker, being a teacher, and it feeling like you being penalized, fired, or ostracized for doing what you feel like you was assigned to do. Okay? Like I wasn't even thinking about, as an example, I wasn't thinking about tarot and none of this shit. I felt aligned and guided to do this. Why do I feel like, you understand what I'm saying? But again, it's about your perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Because I asked why it happened. Man holding a coin in Samuel. I also think that God allowed this to happen. Possibly. That's very interesting. I really don't. Like, I'm kind of stumped looking at this. Because for a lot of you guys, I feel like that you guys deserve better. But for others of you, I low-key think that this heartbreak that you're frustrated about, it's appearing worse than what it is. Because when I think about Samuel, I watched this movie where it was this demon that was taking control of people's mind. And they specifically used an angel's name. They used that name, which is why, particularly when I see this card, I got a whole new meaning to it now. But I think they would say a Samuel or something like that, but that's too close to that. So, they were talking about a fallen angel. He was evil and demonic and all this other shit. But he was taking over a really good guy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, really, possessing somebody that was a really nice person. Some of you guys, it could be the fact that a lover did some shit that they normally don't fucking do. For a lot of you guys, this was allowed to happen because some of you, this person, like, how you gonna respond after this heartbreak, it might change something in this person. It might trigger something or affect this person. But that isn't comforting because we just talked about how you feel like, well, what the fuck? Why I gotta be hurt in the process and shit like that, right? But I think that it's a reason for the season. I also think that you're gonna get better. And it might come at a later time, but you won't. Oh my God, I just got a notification. Patience. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. You got a card that literally says patience. It's underneath there. Right there. Like how Chloe needs to be fucking patient and stop scratching on the goddamn door. You want to go out there and you scratch on her when you want to come back inside. It's not no in and out. Some of you, that's significant. Because some of you, this person might come back around and quite literally, they might do way more than what they would have had they came right when you wanted it. It would have been different outcome. Spirit knows best. Because I feel like this person, just like Chloe now, she do a lot to go outside, right? She want to know what's out there so fucking bad, so fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? And then she gets just that. And then when I say no, stay your ass out there, because you're not letting it out this good air and letting all these goddamn flies in. And now I'm swatting and I'm uncomfortable because you want to go in and out, back and forth. Okay. What's on the bottom of this deck? The goddess of the moon. Okay, in attachment. Some of you got an angel of love. It's not that they don't want you. It's not that you don't deserve it. It didn't deserve you at the time. That's why God allows you to happen, so you can see that. See areas in which you are having somebody's name could be Shantae watching this, or Henry or Harold randomly. Or Crystal, Thomas, Dubois. Somebody's last name is Dubois. Somebody's name could be Dennis, Doug, Demetrius, random. And somebody here could be Italian, random, like perhaps like Scottish or Italian ancestry, whatever, random. But I think why God allowed it to happen, I think that you were holding something. You were placing your value on something that, again, it's not that you can't have it. It's like loving somebody and something being beautiful. One, you can handle it. That's also what they're saying. They allowed it to happen because you can handle it. Period, point blank. You can handle it. Some of you guys have gray hair, like myself, right in front of your head, or a gray patch, or if you've had like gray hair since you was young, because he's a young man with a streak of gray hair. Some of you guys, it was to bring awareness to the fact that you are areas in which you are misinterpreting abuse as love, areas in which you were expecting someone to fix you. It's not that you can't have the relationship, everything else, but it's like maybe to give you love in a different way, maybe for you to find love or redefine what love means to you. So going back to the example of why you know, if you have disabled kids, it's like, why me? Why I gotta have this by myself? You needed love and they needed you. Y'all needed each other. If you want to talk about, you know, why a relationship didn't work, it didn't work because I think that it was meant to shift your desires, shift what you interpret as love. I also revealed to you areas in which you were keeping yourself stuck. She's keeping herself captive to the situation. This isn't who you are. Okay? Maybe to reveal to you areas in which you were attaching yourself to the mirage of an individual as opposed to the reality of who they are. Okay, maybe also to show you just how impactful and how powerful your love is, and when and where to place it, when and where to, like, you know, like who to give that shit to. Everybody's not deserving of this good loving. Yo, you know how I used to tell you all the time for my OG baby K's, your love is like soul food. These bitches got like air fryer ass love. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people. But overall, I don't think that these people are. I think that you just need to, you need to know your own strength, is what I want to say. It happens so you can learn your own strength. And also for people to learn to feel your impact in their life. Okay? Sometimes it takes people walking away from people for them to know, like, what really, and some of you, like, after this last, like, whatever the fuck has happened, you're not gonna be the same. You're not gonna move the same. And some of these people are gonna, it's gonna shape people. Okay? 'Cause people know that they fucking wrong. None of these people are in the fucking dark regarding how they treated you. You know, none of these people are in the dark. None of them. I'll be honest with you. Okay? I'm gonna pull some more clarifiers from this deck. They know. Yeah. They fucking know. I opened up the deck on the clarity. They know that they're wrong. Some of you are wondering, like I said in the collective reading for a Metaphysical Monday, you wonder why motherfuckers don't want to talk to you. Bitch, it ain't because you did something wrong. It ain't because they think that they better than you. Them hoes know that they owe you an apology. And it wouldn't be, if it was the shoe was on the other motherfucking foot, an apology wouldn't cut it. A lot of people know that. It ain't true, but Spirit of Living God, why did you allow this heartbreak to take place for my Power One viewers? One last move. I know that's motherfucking me, right? It's just that final, like, it's that 10 of Wands energy. It's that final, like, yeah, I'm hearing 1,000 years. For a lot of you guys, you spent several lifetimes looking for love. And I think that what you're meant to find is that you are it. You are love. And I think that you just need to bring awareness to the fact that it's a lot of time it's you. It's not you it's the issue, for instance, but it's you that is that you're in love with. It is you that is driving the boat. It is you that is picking people up. It is you. Like, yes, it hurts to be able to finally see, oh yeah, all these people benefited off of me, but it's you. You did that for them. So if you did that for them, you could definitely do it for yourself. With one last move being present, it says you have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. For a lot of you guys, you've been, it's like for, well, I don't know about y'all, but in the state of Texas, we have like testing week, and all fucking week, like for one, all year you studying for this test, right? And it's the most boring week ever, right? You gotta test all fucking day. Sometimes you finish your test faster than others, and sometimes you get nervous because like, why did that bitch finish her test, in the first 30 minutes and I'm still doing this? Or sometimes you finish too quick and you wondering like, damn, should I have taken more time on my test or whatever? And it's just, why are you waiting for the results? Because you don't ever know the results till the next year, if you pass or not. Goddamn me, summertime, when you're not even there anymore. You don't even know if you passed. Okay, you just do your best and wait and see if you get pressed on to the next grade. That's it. So something like that, it can be significant. I feel like you guys are in a test, and it's like, I don't know if I passed the test, if I failed the test. Like, what is going on? What is going on? But I'm telling you, like, you're right there. You're right there. You're right there. God, why did you allow this heartbreak to take place? It's also to just make you more cautious about how you move in situations, right? And also to bring awareness of how far you came. Some things aren't working because you're not the same person anymore. Period. Certain places and environments are you're just not the same individual. That relationship didn't work between you and that person that you fathered these kids with, because you realized the love that you have, y'all was not simpatico out this motherfucker. Y'all just wasn't. And you made a decision then, before I let these kids suffer because trying to make you what you need to be, I'm making this my priority. Don't feel guilty for that. Basically, I feel like what this whole situation is to remind you of is not to feel guilty of the progress that you have made, and to also bring awareness of it. You aren't going backwards. No, motherfuckers are getting readjusted to the new you. They may not like it. It might be uncomfortable for a lot of people. So it's like, for me, growing up with a mother that abandoned us, I know it gotta be hard to come back around your kids and they nice to you, feeding you, loving you. And to know that your daughter got a scholarship at 13 and you just wasn't there to be there. Not because you couldn't be there. Contrary to what the fuck she said, you just didn't want to be there. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like I graduated college and high school at the same damn time. Very advanced. Reading and writing on the collegiate level at the age of 10, 11. Writing novels for fun, for sport, in my hobbies, in my free time and shit like that. I know it gotta be hard to have daughters that are successful and loving and don't hold it against you in spite of who you are, because I'm love. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing that you did everything in your power to hurt these people because you was hurting. You was hurting. I know it gotta be hard, so I don't be mad at my mama, because she already going through it. Some of you, these people that you are wondering why you've been excluded, they can't sit next to you because they know what they wanted for you. They are overwhelmed with guilt, right? See how she on this fucking island on vacation by her motherfucking me self? It's about you right now. All of these people, all these situations came into your life to just like in a way it's always been about you. Like I'm trying to help me pull this together, Spirit. Why did you let this heartbreak take place? It's always been about you. Okay, higher wisdom. Explore options, learn what you can, and expand on your horizons. For some of you guys, you were settling for shit that you deserve way better than. Okay, worthy go. I know that's motherfucking right. The shit that you were aspiring to, baby, they said you thinking small. You need to be thinking big, bitch. That's what the fuck. That's why they allowed it to happen. Yeah, they felt like that you were making manifestations from a space of lack. You could do better, and they know that. You could have more. You're worthy of more. They caught you settling. They was like, I don't want that for you. Right? It's like I just watched this fucking clip with this man. He was talking about his daughter and she had got her hair done. And it probably hurt her feelings, but he was like, nah, you better than that. I don't like that. This right here, that lace, it shouldn't be showing. You better than that. Okay? Them guys feel like that. And it's whatever. A lot of you guys are protected specifically by water spirits. Also, like, I can see where you guys could be connected to Thoth. Okay? Or something about an angel of balance. Regarding your spiritual protection. You could also be connected to an angel that uses like arrows or like for me this is Archangel Michael energy, but it could also be perceived as well, not Shango. I'm thinking of the wrong person. It's eluding me right now, and I know who the fuck I'm talking. Ogun for me. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but that's what I'm getting. I can see where you guys could be connected to these particular gods, and also Maya specifically, and then Oshun over here. But this would be Oshun when she flew to the sun after getting her heart broke, right? For a lot of you guys, they have witnessed you for several lifetimes be hurt at the expense of people, and they are so tired of you sacrificing yourself, right? They know it's your nature because you're like some of you guys, you have like you are. Like, you know how I was saying, you might have been drawn to that pal for pal 2 and the family you create or you might have heard me say, like, anything that you create, or you guys could be, like, descendants, or you probably watched a reading where I was, like, explaining the fact that you could be literally connected to, like, God, and anything that comes out of you is going to be, like, your kids will be gifts to you, like, from a different realm, so they're not meant to fit in with other people, like, they are God-given gifts, like, they're really not even your kids, much like Jesus wasn't really Mary's, she was just a host for it, like, the family she was born to, they ain't really like, they your earth family, but you know where you're going at the end of the day. And that's what you need to keep in mind. Like, a lot of people may have favor on earth, but you have favor where it counts. And I know it don't sound like it or feel like it right now, but it's the truth. Okay? A lot of people, it may seem like they have fun because God lets them have all these material things, but those material things are going to get them robbed. Those material things are gonna have them with people surrounding them that they can't trust, right? Some of you guys, you know this intuitively. You know when you walk away, shit goes to fucking left for people. You know that. You know when you finally say, you know what, I'm done. Shit goes fucking bonkers, bazookas. You just are so fucking attached to these people, you don't want them to go through that. And that's just the greatest testament about who you are as a person, how loving you are as an individual, how good of a person you are. Okay? But very heavy energy surrounding, like, you are right there on the brink of a breakthrough and they want something so much better for you. But they don't want you to be reminiscing about the garbage in a 6-star pet suite. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want you reminiscing about what could have been between you and Bumiana or Bumisha or Bumart when you're in the presence of, like, the one. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want you settling. Even if this person is your divine counterpart, right? Even if they are. Hypothetically speaking, Spirit does not want you settling for the least of this person when they can get their fucking shit together. Yeah, somebody getting hemmed up spiritually behind you for sure. So, when will this pain subside for my viewers? Just like this power. When this pain subside? Ooh. It's so interesting because it when you stop expecting yourself out of people, and that sounds so general, we've heard this before, it gets tired, but quite literally is when you start setting boundaries. Everyone is not deserving of this soul food good loving you got. They can't afford it. And motherfuckers is y'all. I'm gonna start back saying my OG phrases, bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. I just talk like this. I don't mean to be offensive because some of y'all could be older. I'm sorry, auntie. I'm sorry, unc. This is just how I talk. Lord, forgive me. Pray for me so I can have a better vernacular, so that I can speak to you the way you want to be spoken to. Pray for me because it's hard. I promise I'll be trying not to cuss. Okay, but forgive me. That's what happened when you're a motherless and a bastard child. You know, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punch. No excuses, but I'm working on it. But I don't mean to offend nobody. But quite literally, it's when you start to You know how for this reading I'm gonna put Heart on Ice by Rob Wade, but it's literally giving that, like, you know how you say mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, that's what this is giving. It's when you stop, when you make people earn this from you. Not that you have to stop giving it. You have to be like some of you guys, it's not, let me read from the gospel. It's not what you do, it's how you do it and who you continue to do it with. Okay, let me pull from this deck and see what they have. Because I rarely read these from these books, but I really want to pull from this now to see what they have to say. If I can find it. What card is that? 44? Oh, it's easy if I look for the numbers. Okay, it's the next one. Here we go, girl, boy, them, they. Okay, so reverse this card can indicate a state of being emotionally overwhelmed, and you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. This could also refer to some difficulty in family matters or a close relationship. If this is the case, it is time to let go of things or resolve things now. There is a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentments, or even subtle manipulations that are going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment into the situation now. And always remember to bring a heartfelt energy to yourself. Your affirmation for this card is, I am emotionally calm, peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me. Some of you guys, there could be feminine energy specifically that is upset that you are detaching from them, and they could literally, like, their evil eye could be affecting your mental state. And it could be quite literally when you stop feeling bad for people that want to see you suffer. It's like feeling bad for a motherfucker. It's like that lady. I think this guy, I hope I don't misquote it, but I read an article about this lady. Her mother and father were like murdered by this man, right? And her thing, she was a Christ follower, you know. She did everything, you know, to her in her power, right, to try to live a life of righteousness. She even wrote this man, visit him in jail. And when he got out of prison, she offered him a place to stay. Guess what happened to her? She ended up fucking dead, right? So, what I want you to stop doing, for one, I want you to stop doing two things. When somebody show you who they are and show you their true colors, stop painting them different colors. That's one. Two, stop collecting red flags. It's not a fucking circus. It's not Flag Day. It's not Field Day. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them, okay? And it doesn't mean that you have, like, trust, just be very trusting and observant. That's all. You lead with love all the time because that's who you are. Don't shape who you are and let these situations make you bitter. You lead with love all the time. When people show you how much they love you, you adjust accordingly. You match, now I wouldn't say match energy, but if you feel like that you're undervalued, go where you are wanted, okay? What I feel called to tell you guys is that I want you guys to be more patient with yourself. It's not that you are a bad person for being good to people. It's them being fucked up for fucking up somebody that's nice, okay? I want you also, it's like I'm seeing somebody get bit by a mosquito and then go running towards that mosquito to figure out, why did you bit me? That's stupid, right? That's like bleeding, having a menstrual cycle, pushing shit out, and going. It's like taking a tampon and putting it back up there. That sounds nasty and disgusting, right? Why would you do that? Why would you, if you take the trash out, why would I go back in the trash and pull it back in? That sounds crazy, right? Stop overly looking into things and overly feeling sorry for people that did you wrong. Stop considering people who don't consider you. That's just what it is. It is lovely that you have the capacity to do so. But do it to where, like, if you're going to do this, baby, go. If some of you who got special needs kids, that's why you got these kids. Because you would be doing it with somebody who don't deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? For others of you, I could see where it could be like, you could be a teacher or something like that. Like, go help the youth, the future. You know, fuck these other grown motherfuckers that don't want to do better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go where you are wanted. Go where you are exalted. Okay? When will the pain subside for my viewers for Power One? When will the pain subside? I think it's when you decide that you're not going to give this shit your energy anymore. Because you're not stuck. I think that this will be something that, For a lot of you guys, because these are just vibes, you can break out of that. Clarify when this pain will subside for them. Man holding a heart in the upright. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. While you in this energy, you're gonna have somebody come towards you and help you out. Somebody that loves you. Someone's gonna fight for you. Okay. This person might be financially stable, but someone's gonna put in the work. And the pain is going to subside because it may show you that you were not stuck to begin with. Something's going to be revealed to you that maybe you were like you're not going to be alone. So the love is coming. I'm telling you that right now. And it's going to feel like it's at the wrong time. Okay. And this person isn't taking no for an example. Not for an example. Like, they're not taking no for an answer. Whoever this person is, they're not going to take no for an answer. That's when the pain is going to subside for a lot of you guys. I feel like it's when you meet your divine counterpart for a lot of you guys. And this is going to be somebody that accepts you at your lowest. And I feel like right now you could be on pause and you could be like, why my money funny and I work hard? Like, I'm overqualified for shit. Why is this? Why am I being turned down for opportunities? No. Don't worry about it. Okay? Because you're meant to be. You know how that donkey was tied up till he was needed? Yeah. That's what it's given. When will the pain subside for my Power One viewers, my baby K's? When will the pain subside for them? Regarding this heartbreak, okay? Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is a catalyst for your evolution and growth. When you stop resisting the emotions, when you allow yourself to feel them, okay? You're going to be crying for a little bit, but let it happen. With Dreamweaver, okay? When you open yourself up to new opportunities and you believe that you can have better. With Spirit Link, we also have stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. So just keep on the path that you are. Don't get discouraged. Don't stray away from the person that you are becoming, or the person that God is creating you to be, or the path that you have been put on. All this work that you put in, it would be a shame if you was just to give up. You understand what I'm saying? This pain will subside. Some of you guys need to go, like, some of you all, you need to go on like a hiatus from people. But some of you guys, it's like a ritual that you might do. And it might not be like, because some of you guys, y'all like, well, ritual, I don't know. Hold on. Let me explain, because ritual is just a word. It doesn't have to be like, bippity boppity boo, hocus pocus. I'm not talking about that, bitch. I'm talking like, okay, symbolic. You know how when people lose a kid, for instance, they take their baby and they put it over their water. That can be seen as a ritual. Or like, for me, ritually first Sunday, you know, we eat the bread representing the body of Christ and drink the wine as communion. And you're supposed to do that as often as you think of him. I just did that not too long ago, literally. This weekend I did that shit. Just because I was thinking about it and I wanted to sit down with my Lord, okay, and just have a little chit chat. Okay, yeah. But it could be anything, or it could be like a balloon release, okay? I know some people do that at funerals and things, and it could be very helpful for people. It could also be representative of like going to a rage room. It's like, or like maybe writing, journaling, and then balling things up to like represent letting it go, burning it or something like that. You know, you may need to do something like that to help you. Or you could also just don't mistake this isolation period as punishment, because it's not. Because it says on this card, spiritual solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. So just don't fight your shadow. When these emotions come to surface, ask yourself the questions: why do I feel these things? What is being triggered? Why is this a pattern? What is my role to play, and why is this taking place? What can be better? What can I change? I will work on these things. What can I change? I will leave that alone and give it to God. Okay, I will let Jesus take the wheel on that, or whatever you believe in, right? Yeah. Cloud of unknowing. It is a blind faith that you are being encouraged to have. In the present moment, it says, float on top of the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Know that you can have all things, right, that you desire. And just know that God's only going to give you the things that you desire that are beneficial to you. That they know that, one, you can maintain. Two, that's going to maintain you and value you. Because anything that's a gift from God, it's not, if it's confusing, that's not God's work. We know who's the author of confusion. That's not God's like doing, right? So when it flows, it's God. When it's like forced, it's you. So just relax, okay? You still in hurry mode. I know you're getting antsy. I know you're getting tired, but try to find peace in it. All right. Some of you guys, if you know that your mental health is like fucked up, you may need to check yourself into a mental hospital. It might help you out, to be honest with you. It might help you out if you know that's needed. I know that's right. Resurrection. Didn't I just say that earlier? Resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. I know that is right. So, let me see. What is the initial trigger? Like, why is this happening in the first place? What is the initial trigger that is causing this heartbreak? Like, what is the root of this heartbreak or this pain? Like, what is the initial trigger? The Chariot. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. You had a father figure particularly that never felt impressed by nothing you did, or a masculine energy in your life, or this could just be men in general. It is an energy of feeling abandoned and also feeling not good enough. That is the root of it. All of this happened, all of this triggers you because somebody in your man, it could have been both of your parents, to be honest with you, especially if you had a Cancer or a Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as a parent. Like the individuals, they contributed to this trigger. I feel like your adolescence, you were also someone who had big emotions as a kid that were constantly dismissed. So what you do in adulthood is dismiss your emotions and try to be everything for everybody so that you could be seen and so that someone can tell you that you matter, because the only time that you were seen or given value as a kid, outwardly or express value, is when you were sacrificing to others, when you was doing for others. But when you weren't doing this, you were treated like you were selfish, bad, and now your inner dialogue is unhealthy. Period, point blank. There could also be some health issues. They could be the center of what this conflict or this heartbreak. They could be triggering you. For some of you guys, okay, could have been linked to a Leo as well because he got a lion on his chest. Some of you guys have sexual trauma. Because look at the breasts. I don't like the fact that they're over-sexualized. It could be a lot of things. It could be sexual trauma, mental health, abandonment issues, insecurities, and depression. I'm not a doctor, but at the root of it, I just feel like for a lot of you guys, as a kid, you could have felt as though, you could have prayed a lot to get just to be away. Because I remember when I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to drop, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? It's like, all your life, you just wanted to grow up and get away from your family and just to be away. And it's like, you still have that baggage with you. And it's not your fault. And you're working with it and you're doing well, sweetie, but you just feel triggered because it's not your responsibility. That kid looks really pissed off and upset. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hard work for a kid to be expected to do. You could feel like that you have the expectations or like of you are way higher than that of others. And it could just be triggering. Okay. For a lot of you guys, I just feel as though what is contributing, like the initial trigger could just be, I'm hearing all that work and what did it get me? But this has been a reoccurring thing for you since youth. And it's triggering your inner child because that person never got validated. When you told your parents how you felt about what they did, it was, oh, well, you turned out all right? Oh, so now did I clothe you? Did I feed you? So now you over rationalize when you have emotions, when you feel abandoned, when you feel undervalued in things. When you have the right to feel these ways, you have a right to. You have a right to feel that way. Okay, so. Final question. How can they heal from this for pound one? How can pound one heal from this? It gets better. Just know intuitively that it get better. Anticipate it getting better. And close out cycles that are not working beneficial for you. Close those doors and don't look back. Set boundaries with people. Okay? And don't feel bad for setting boundaries. Okay? And if somebody want to come back into your life, they have to prove it. Let people earn this love. Let people earn it. Let people earn it. Okay, so you know that you can trust it and be patient. That came out more than one time in your reading. So with that being said, this will be a reading. I love you guys to the moon and back, and of course around the whole solar system. Somebody's name could be Mikhail or something like that, or Michael. But yeah, I'm going to move on to the next pile.
I've done did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. We were living life like beginners, and this is only the
Okay. What's good, my baby case? It's your girl Key, the chapter administrator. Of course, we're back with another sugar-free reduction. Sugar-free reduction basically means I'm never going to tell you the hunky-dory bullshit. With that being said, I do recognize that today's reading is about an especially sensitive topic, and I do not intend on hurting or offending anyone more than what they already are. With that being said, though, I'm not going to bullshit you or fake the funk. I'm going to give you accurate messages to my best ability to be beneficial or conducive for your growth. With that being said, I do cuss and smoke in my readings. If that bothers you, that's something that's not going to change. I'm never going to give a fuck about that. But, I will try my best to be as gentle and as patient with you as possible during this process, okay? So, if you hear me coughing, your girl is fine. I'm just on that ganja burn, right? So, I was supposed to light up for pile 1, but I just got so involved in like their reading or whatever. But let's get into your reading. The questions that I want to ask for your spread are: who contributed to your heartbreak? Okay. Why did God allow this to happen? What ultimately broke your heart in the first place? When will the pain subside? What is the initial trigger of the conflict, because sometimes we're hurt, but we're hurt because it's linked to something else. Like, it's not that you left, it's that you left just like my dad did, and then I haven't healed that, something like that. So we're going to be transmuting that, and also we're going to get an advice, and we're going to close the reading out by asking, how can you heal from all of it? Okay, so channel messages for those of you who select this pile. Why do I think that for a lot of you guys, like a lonely person crowded room? You probably don't know who to trust. You understand what I'm saying? Like how I feel like for y'all, I did not feel called to do it for pile 1. But for you guys, I feel like a lot of you guys are drowning in vices such as substances or alcohol or just distractions, unhealthy distractions, just to feel something. And people might not even notice it. It's like, I don't even, like the fact that I'm smoking this heavy, y'all should know that there's something wrong with me. The fact that I'm drinking like that, like nobody, like, it's like passive suicide. And I'm not like encouraging it. I'm just saying, like, channel message. I just feel like it's something that you guys are battling with. You could feel, I don't know, did somebody cut you off? Because like my AC just literally just went like completely out, like boop. So, for a lot of you guys, I could see where you could feel disconnected from spirit, disconnected from your body, discontent. It's like a great sense of apathy. I could also see where you guys could feel I don't know, like something put a bad taste in your mouth about somebody, or maybe you feel like you put a bad taste in somebody's mouth that you was romantically involved with or attracted to. Let me sit and meditate for a second, think about it, because if you're a divine masculine watching this, do you feel rejected? Like, do you feel like you don't fit certain things? I can also see where for some of you guys, you could be queer and you could feel like that. It's like, how the hell I'm gay and I'm ostracized within the gay community? Like, or it could just be like the divine masculine. You could just be not comfortable or confident with like expressing your truth. Okay. Or for others of you guys, it could only have to be that. Because I just got pussy whipped. Some of you guys could quite literally just be, like you fucked up by somebody and you don't even know how to express it. You don't know who to talk to about it. You probably feel as though nobody would understand. Confirmation. You probably feel like with this person, like, I don't know. I see somebody like feeling like, I don't know, I'm hearing she'll let you go. Some of you, this person here, somebody that probably got abandonment issues. For some of you guys, this person that you're upset about, they probably were a good person going through a lot of shit, and it's like it just didn't work. I am gonna post a reading. I don't know if it's gonna be on Patreon or on YouTube, but why didn't it work out with them? I think it's gonna be on YouTube on Thursday for Throwback Thursday. But I don't know, we'll see. But I could see where you could just feel like, yeah, it's like I'm hearing like where do we go from here? It's like how I imagine like you know, how I imagine Chris Brown feels after losing Rihanna, knowing that he can never go back to that situation because he showed his ass so fucking much. Like, just that. Like, that's for somebody very specific. Channel message. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna put some tarot. But then I thought we'll clarify with the oracle later. Some of you guys could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn watching this, or you could just be someone, you could have status and you could feel like you're celebrating things of that nature, but it's like none of y'all was, I don't know, you could just be having like a fear of like, I don't know who to trust. Okay. I just don't know if I could trust myself. I don't know if I trust my judgments, like groupies, you know? Maybe you fucked up with somebody because you assumed that they were one way that they weren't, you know? Who contributed to 𝒮𝓾𝓂𝓒𝓅𝓈's heartbreak? Who contributed to 𝒮𝓾𝓂𝓒𝓅𝓈? Who could be a Gemini? Who contributed to 𝒮𝓾𝓂𝓒𝓅𝓈's heartbreak? Could be someone that's in a spiritual community of some degree, or this could be in a weird way, low-key, it could have been me. Maybe I gave you a reading that was not satisfactory for you. Or something like that. Or maybe you know me personally. I don't fucking know. But it could be somebody with initials B and J. It doesn't have to be. Or T. But this could be someone that... I feel like whoever contributes to your heartbreak is somebody that is very wise, very intuitive, very spiritual or religious or religious. Who contributed to 𝒮𝓾𝓂𝓒𝓅𝓈's heartbreak? Yeah, it's important. We're going to take that Hierophant. Yeah, because that one's still face down. We're going to take the Hierophant, 8 of Cups. Ooh, somebody left you. Yep, somebody walked away. I'm hearing footsteps. You and this person walked away because they didn't feel like that you were growing. They felt like that this relationship was built off them sacrificing themselves, and you probably feel like this is something that was very healing, very beneficial to you, and you cannot make out why this person walked away to begin with. But you have good memories of this person, but you know their memories of you are different than the memories you have with this individual. Someone got tired of competing for your love, or the mind games, something like that. Or this could be somebody that played mind games with you. For some of you guys, I feel like it was a tit or tat type of factor between you and this individual. It went nowhere fast. It was very triggering. It may have been something that brought you to your knees, that brought you into spirituality or religion. I feel like this is a connection that I feel like you've prayed about this. You probably went to God about this person. This person could be somebody that does spell work or ritual work. This could be somebody that's very open about that, though. It wouldn't be somebody that like does it in secret and then you find out you got a spell on you. Like, no, this is somebody that'll straight up tell you, you know, I'm gonna do a ritual on you. I got something for that. Like, if they do, or if they'll straight up tell you, like, oh, like, yeah, I'm into like X, Y, and Z, esoteric and stuff like that, right? The person that contributed to your heartbreak is somebody that walked away. But I feel like somebody that you know for a fact didn't want to walk away. They just had to. The 8 of Cups doesn't talk, especially in the upright. It talks about removing yourself from a situation because you have to. Of course you want these 8 fucking cups. Why would they want to go walk into the whatever the fuck and not know, like start over new? This is somebody that I feel like... Whoever contributed to this heartbreak that you have, this is definitely coinciding with my channel messages. This is like somebody that didn't want to go. For some of you guys, it could also be someone that passed away. Okay, for some of you guys, for a select few of you guys, and none of the other stuff resonate, it could just literally be like, I met my fiance, my love of my life, and then they passed away before we could get married. And it's not fair. Okay, somebody could definitely feel that way. For some of you guys, I could see where the person that hurt you, that contributed to your heartbreak, I could think this is somebody that at some point I know that you know you hurt this person too. I know that you know that. You have definitely caused this person some sort of like stress or pain as well, and they've done the same to you. I think that with the situation, it is something to where what hurts the most is knowing that you had a role to play and it's not working out. That's what hurts the most. Is knowing that in this situation, your hands are not completely clean. I think there's somebody that's trying to teach you some things. They're probably a teacher of some sort, probably a preacher of some sort or something like that, or like a motivational speaker, or they're predominant in their community. They could have like a public figure, social media platform or something like that. Other than you, this person could be like there could be a boss of some sort or a leader. Or this could be family for some of you guys. This could, for some of you all, be a dead, like some of you guys don't know your daddy. Or maybe some of you guys, your daddy could have wanted to be in your life. Your mama could have lied and like kept distance. It could be something like that as well. That could be contribute to your heartbreak. It could be like literally like, I'm a product of a woman scorn type shit. Like, shit didn't work out with my daddy and my mama, so she kind of made me pay for it one way or the other. These things could be contributing to your heartbreak. Some of you guys, it's definitely a soulmate connection between somebody you feel like you guys are like same coin, opposite sides, night and day. Okay. I think whoever this person is, though, you know that they separated from you to protect their peace. One way or the other. And it may have been something that you felt like was selfish, because like when I needed you most, you wasn't really there. But I also feel like this person could feel like when they needed you most, you wasn't there. Like, it's both of y'all could have been nasty towards each other. I'll be honest. And y'all didn't arrive to this connection being nasty people or being like irritable people, or so part of you could feel like you brought this out of somebody. Put some on this. Clarify. Who contributed to the Power Two's heartbreak? Oh, yeah, it's definitely a love situation. You definitely heartbroken. You're probably crying right now. Or just got done crying. That's a lover. For some of you guys. Someone that you still have an attachment to. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or Scorpio. Or Pisces. Who contributed to their heartbreak? Someone that is either successful now, since like the separation, and that can be intimidating or hurtful, or someone that is on their way. Like, this person to be somebody that's like on their way to like are moving on up. Someone that you are currently like hostile with. This person could have been somebody, maybe they reached out to you and you probably felt like you didn't really fuck me way back then, but how about like you did some petty shit with this person. You could be an air sign. Oh Lord. You could be an air sign watching this, and I feel like this is somebody that literally, I'm telling you, they separated from you to get their peace or to find peace. I gotta find peace. They probably really like Lauryn Hill, or they have that type of energy to them, like very nurturing and giving. This is also somebody that was stuck on you and would not leave. So the fact that they're gone is like, this is a lot, because they stuck around. Like I'm telling you, this is somebody that like. This is someone that, for a lot of you guys, like either you're still stuck on this person. This person can have like multiple A's in their name. Because I just got a notification. They can have a big booty too. Because I got a notification from somebody named Buku. They could say shit like that. They could be country as hell. They be from Louisiana. Or you could be from Louisiana. But this person could like the notification said A, like just straight A's. And nobody even does it. Like, I don't know. This person could be somebody that like tries to hype you up or try to like, this person definitely tries to give you, like, this is somebody that likes to boost your self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? This is a good girl or a good guy. This person here. Because I'm thinking about, back up on my bullshit. Back up on the scene. Back up on, it boosts my self-esteem. But she was like, done fucking with you, you don't know how to love me. Done fucking with you, you don't know how to love me. So, this person could definitely be a Pisces or have Pisces placed specifically within their chart. But it's somebody that, now I'm hearing Whitney Houston. Didn't we almost have it all? But love was all we had worth getting. Yeah, it's like, we know Bobby, even when he married somebody else, that he set up on an interview and told that, like, said in front of that bitch, like, she know I would never love anybody as much as I love Whitney. Period, point fucking blank. And if I had my way, we would have never divorced if I would have known what I know now. Like, it's like that. You know, I have a reading up called Bobby Whitney Love. I feel like there's going to be something, messages for you there. And also, watch all of my Divine Masculine uploads that are on my channel whenever you get the chance. Because they're timeless, and I feel like, I'll find one that resonates with you. But go look at all my Divine Masculine uploads and just pick which one you feel like got a message for you. Because I promise you, they all got something for you in them. But, anywho, you can have arm tattoos. You can have like a, I don't know, you can have an arm tattoo like this. Or they could have an arm tattoo like this. Or something like that, you know? Yeah. I do think whoever this person is somebody that they're not a bad person. Like, this is somebody that if you know, and that's what fucks up, like, mentally about you. Like, you know, if this person started talking to you, you did something. Because they fuck with everybody. They're really nice. Not fuck with everybody, like, fuck with everybody, but, like, they fuck with everybody on some, like, they cool people. Right? Yeah, it's like fucking up with a really nice person. You know, somebody who's very generous with you. This person could have gifted you a lot. Or this person could have helped you, like, see your potential. Yeah, that's Summer Walker. This person could definitely been an Aries. This could be somebody that gave you ideas, like, or somebody that got, like, $1 million idea. Or this could be somebody that helped put some things, like, put the battery in your back to, like, want more for yourself than what you have. And they didn't want nothing in return but probably love. Respect, you know, or just for this, you know, just for it to work. And it just didn't work out that way. Keep those there. You told me to keep them out. God, why did you allow this heartbreak to take place for my Pal 2 viewers? Why did you allow this heartbreak to take place? You may be drawn to one, Pal. Ooh, yeah, you might be drawn to Pal 1. Angel of balance, to make you a better person. To also show you your character. For you to look back. Some things that have transpired in your family, and how you have mirrored certain behaviors and how they are or aren't conducive for you to grow. Because I mentioned the Angel of Balance in Power 1, but the card didn't come out, but it is coming out for you guys. So something about you guys can be connected. I also think because you are being honest. When I see a crescent moon, I think about half-truths, okay? Secretives. I also think there was a lack of authenticity on both ends. I think that there was also an imbalance, a lack of reciprocity, a lack of equal give and take within this relationship, okay? And I also think this is a relationship that was sent to you, like, it was literally sent to balance you. It was sent to be something that was, like, instrumental for you, and to open up opportunities and doors for you. And I think that this heartbreak particularly was meant to show you areas in which you are, like, perpetuating unhealthy behaviors. Like, how are you repeating negative cycles? Okay. It's also meant to send you down a rabbit hole, to become a better person. Okay. And also question the people the relationships you have maintained and why. It's also this heartbreak took place to also maybe in a weird way clarify for the community before I say this. It might bring y'all closer in the end, or it might help you down the line with the relationships that you are going to create, okay? Because you've learned a lot of lessons within this connection, okay? But for a lot of you guys, there might be potential for reconciliation between you and this individual that you're thinking about. This person probably got, how you would know this person got really, like, shiny skin? They glow. You probably think this person's your sunshine. You probably, like, I don't know. That might be this person's nickname for some of you guys. Or they like sunflowers. Or they could be like, I don't know. This could have been somebody that you hurt or involved you in a third-party situation. Okay, because they remind me of Oshun. And I was talking about Oshun for Power 1. Yeah. For a lot of you, it's one of those situations where I think this heartbreak was allowed to take place to force you to go deep into your emotions and to transmute some shit. And to see how you could, like, how you could be dumping your baggage off with people. Low key. Yeah, literally confirmation. Also, like I said, a lack of reciprocity. There might be potential for growth in this relationship. I do think this person was, like, sent from heaven, like, literally to be a part of your life, but God isn't going to let nobody else, like, it's not their responsibility to be your punching bag or, like, collateral damage in your pursuit of finding yourself. You know what I'm saying? So God allowed this to happen, or it's not your responsibility to be that for this person. Flip-flop the roses need be. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is something that both of you guys need to learn. Like, equal give and take or a lack of reciprocity can lead to resentment in the end. We have the 4th chakra representing Archangel Raphael, and he heals the heart chakra. He works with the heart. He helps you heal and transmute energy. And some of you guys, this situation is definitely going to, it's going to reveal to you your shadow aspects. That's why this heartbreak took place. Okay, it may have taken place to also teach this person value, or how to teach them how to have some self-worth about themselves. Okay. Yeah, walking away. This heartbreak could have took place for you because I think you earned that. It's a surgery. I think you know that. You know. But it also took place for this person because you probably are guilty or more hurt about like how you showed up for them, or how if they hate you, they will never hate you. You know that about this person. That's the fucked up part about it. Like, they never gonna paint you as the villain in their story. However, this is gonna be something that changes how they show up moving forward. So even if y'all do reconcile, it won't be the same. I can tell you that now. Because I think that with this situation, I think that both of you guys have some codependent attachments and unhealthy love styles that needed to be changed and shifted. But yeah, in that song Footsteps, she talked about when I walked away, I left footsteps in the mud so you could follow me. So I do think that with all these archangels coming out, I do think that this feminine energy is going to boss up from this situation. She's definitely going to get in her bag. For sure. This is gonna be one of them things that like hurts the divine feminine, makes her like starts 8 fucking businesses and get on her shit. Yeah. And for divine masculine, I feel like it's just gonna be what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. It's definitely gonna make you it's gonna mature you, okay? I miss the old Kanye. So some of you guys can definitely be a Gemini watching this, or have these placements in your chart, or it could just be something to where it's sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. That's Janet Jackson. Yeah, this person was probably low on energy, or like it was unhealthy. It needed to be broke off because it was unhealthy. Okay. It just was unhealthy. God, why did you allow this heartbreak to take place for Pal 2? Sideways. Okay, so I'll read both of these interpretations. We have the serene haven. Embrace tranquility as you refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace unfolds in being. We also have harbor of peace. Find serene refuge and peaceful embrace of gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. For a lot of you guys, this relationship didn't get off the ground simply because you didn't want to open up. And this could be just showing you like just how, even if I was to give you the things that you asked for, if you're not in a space to where you can maintain it, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? What difference does it make? Okay. Some of you guys, you might find yourself a lot like feeling discontent, having the lifestyle of a lot of people's dreams and the house of people's dreams, and still wanting more and more and more and more and more. It's within you. What you're seeking for, you're going to have to find that within you, and that's going to be strengthened by your connection with God. And you cannot skip that step. You cannot. You cannot fill that void, and you're always gonna have stagnancy if you avoid shadow work. For a lot of you guys, you deliberately get where you are off logic, and you try to leave emotions out of it. And you think that you don't need nobody. And my papa just told me earlier, everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. And I feel like this is why it was meant to teach you that. Like, I think it was meant to trigger some things that you've been suppressing emotionally. We have highest good. It was definitely your highest good. Okay? Definitely your highest good and their highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting that the universe will lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. Okay? Some of you guys might relocate or move, or you could have moved at a great distance than where you were before. Yeah. Tell me about Spirit living God, why did you allow this heartbreak to take place for Pal 2? Oh, god damn. Oh, shit. Okay. Oof. For one, I can see where toxic masculinity is a really big thing. Some of you guys, you sabotage a relationship with somebody that you actually love because it wasn't popular to be in love at the moment. And that shit, if your friends jump off a bridge, you're gonna do the same thing. It definitely was meant to teach you, like, oh, my mic. I didn't knock my mic off. Some of you guys, it's like, hold on. This is definitely meant to teach you, to show you where you were immature, and also to give you the courage moving forward to go after the things that you want, and not to like, because tomorrow's not promised. Go after the things that you want today, and seize the moment. Okay. We also have the veil of illusions. The veil of illusions, seeking truth beneath the surface and navigate through love and career authentically. So you can have both. Some of you guys feel like you can't be successful and have love. Right? And you can. Okay. And I feel like this heartbreak was meant to teach you, like, motherfucker, you are in love. You were in love. You are in love. Okay. And pretending that you don't have emotions don't make them disappear. You know what I'm saying? With the emerging dawn, trusting that every ending and every is another beginning in disguise. So for a lot of you guys, I don't think that this is like the end of your connection with this person. I'll be honest with you. I think this is something that is meant to, like, you guys are going through cycles to heal, okay? Because we have rising flames, especially if you guys are dealing with a twin flame dynamic. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose that is meant for you. I think that this heartbreak is meant to make you better and to make this situation, like, to make you show up better in the relationship, okay, with the ocean of possibilities, so that you can see how good it really can be. With oceans of possibilities, navigate through the boundless oceans of possibilities with the horizons of whispers, untold opportunities, and plentiful fast. You are meant to experience a very fulfilling life in more than just one area than one. And I think this is meant to teach you, like, I'm here and don't wait too long to tell me that you love me when you know you love me. Be cautious. Some of you guys were, that's the thing. That's the false sense of control that I feel like you guys try to have. You could be very manipulative, foul too. Let me tell you how I mean you're manipulative. You will not open up until you feel like X, Y, and Z. So you feel like you have a certain level of control. If you don't feel like that you could provide somebody with something because you feel like internally you're only worth what you provide, you find yourself in relationships with people that want you for only what you provide, or you present that to people as if that should be your advertisement regarding why people should want to be with you. So I'm posting all these material things I have. This makes me valuable, but no, that don't make you feel valuable. You're valuable because God said so, because you're a child of God and you exist. That's why you're valuable, but you don't see your, like, true value. So if someone else comes around you, it almost seems like you react in a weird way. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person might make you hot, either like theoretically or literally. But I think this heartbreak took place to make you feel something. Okay. And I also show you that your actions have consequences. Okay. With hurtful events, as you endure this, as you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past so it won't anchor you down. You are meant to learn from this experience and to move forward, and learn from the lesson. But you are somebody that you don't learn things and you can't see things until it directly affects you. You do have some selfish tendencies, and until it's you on the other end of the stick, it's very hard for you to see areas in which people have been telling you, like, hey, that might be a little bit toxic. You might have to work on that, right? We have the labyrinth of choices. Chart your choices through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your journey. For a lot of you guys, again, like I said, your actions have consequences. River of release. Drift along the river of release where the waters carry away burdens, guiding towards another renewal. So a lot of you guys, we're looking at this new connection through the filter of your past, and you sabotage something beautiful unnecessarily. Right? And I'm not beating you down, but I'm just being honest. I told y'all it was sugar-free production. We're gonna get into some other shit also to figure out why you do this. How can you heal it? How can you transmute it? But I'm just telling you, like, this is why God let it happen, is because God knew that this particular heartbreak was going to impact you positively moving forward to show up more authentically in your relationships. Okay. We also have real promise. Okay. Maybe this person was somebody that you love, but you were not offering this person what they were deserving of. And that's why you could have been, like, spanked a little bit spiritually. Okay. Hemmed up a little bit spiritually, because this is somebody that was spent, like, if this is your, Adam, if this is your Eve at part of your rib, of course it would hurt you to hurt this person, because they're part of you. And God didn't create this person and go out his way after he had done everything else, just for, hypothetically speaking, if you believe in this time, right? Just for you to go and, like, fuck somebody up. And Eve, you weren't created to be shitted on, to be in pain. You weren't created to suffer. Neither was this person. Okay, so we also have flame of courage. Some of you guys, this was definitely encouraging you to take a leap of faith. Okay, some of you guys are like, I'm not going to show my emotions unless I know for sure X, Y, and Z. Till I have a certain level of control, then I'll open up. Nobody's obligated to put up with that shit. Why are you like that? That's the question you need to be asking. Why? Why do I do that? We will get into that in a second. But like, why do you deny yourself the things that you truly desire and settle for less, that you, even though when you know like it's superficial? So what you'll end up doing is attracting relationships with people that want you again for what you can give, and you'll stay there because it's familiar to you. You know what to expect there. You expect a bitch to cheat or do some hoe shit. Then it's like even better because you've become complacent in your own destruction. You be like, oh, even better, I already knew that was coming, and it validates some insecurities that you have that are founded on projections that was put on you as a child. And it's a repetitive cycle of you hurting yourself and then hurting people that never intended to hurt you in the pursuit of finding yourself, and it's not right, which is why this heartbreak was taking place. Okay, we also have Valley of Shadows. Money and success don't make you real, right? Real niggas do real nigga shit. Okay, Valley of Shadows says, step into the enveloping valley of the shadows. He fears what is faced, and the courage is for his dimly lit past. For a lot of you guys, like, you can lie to whoever and say, oh, I don't want to be in love, or I don't believe in love, I don't, but that's not true. It's not true. You just were abandoned, and you possibly had a really fucking toxic fucking mama, to be honest with you. I feel like you had a toxic mama and daddy. So it's just you don't make excuses for yourself. You laugh about your trauma and as if it's funny, but that shit really do hurt you still. You just distract yourself. Okay, somebody could definitely be like, oh, somebody name start with a D. You could be an Aquarius. And I'm hearing Darius, Dimitri, all these fucking names and shit. But we have breakthrough. Okay, navigate through life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. When your feelings is hurt, you don't have to go and hurt people just because you hurt. And maybe it was meant to reveal to you areas in which you kind of dump your shit off. You know? Maybe it took God sending you somebody that really didn't deserve that shit for you to see, you know what? Damn. Like, you might be somebody that it takes a while to relax. People might be trying to tell you stuff wrong. It's like, nah, bitch, let's talk about shit that you got fucked up. Don't worry about the fuck I got going on. But two things can exist at once. Motherfucker can be fucked off, but even a wrong clock is right twice a day. Okay? Some of you guys, you just have a hard time hearing that you fucked up or that you made mistakes. You have a hard time facing the man in the mirror. And this heartbreak was definitely meant to, like, force you to see that. Like, force you to see, like, this is what needs to be fixed, bro. This is how you show up. This is what you do. So when you asking why you don't have this X, Y, Z, or why you did, I sent it to you. I actually gave you exactly what the fuck you asked for, and this is what you acted like. So the heartbreak took place to just kind of show you, like, it ain't that you can't have what you want. It's just, like, will it matter? You have to find contentment or peace within yourself so that, like, you don't find yourself sabotaging beautiful opportunities out of a space of lack or insecurity. Okay. What ultimately broke their heart in this situation? Yeah, somebody that you loved or somebody that you know loves you walked away. They got a nice ass. Look at that booty. Dumpy. And you watching this person from a distance. Knight of Pentacles. Didn't we almost have it all? Yeah, literally the world card. Something ended and it was like, you supposed to be my, y'all heard that she go looking like my future baby mama. It's like somebody, and it could be also somebody had kids with somebody else and moved on without you. That could be what broke your heart. It could also be that it's like, I was just finna come towards you and like I got a notification like, oofly. Somebody that could be Rosemary as well. But what ultimately hurt your heart is, I think that for one, it's during holiday season and you feeling lonely right now. I also feel like this is somebody that you may feel like you may feel like the person that you love, that for one, I feel like what ultimately broke your heart is also like your mom to a certain degree. Something about her pregnancy with you and how she treated you, how she like, this is somebody that, I don't know, you could have had a selfish mom. Your mom probably light skinned as hell. She probably got like a lot of her, she probably got long hair for her nationality and it's probably thick for her nationality, and she probably like, I'm seeing like a light skinned woman with like, I don't know why I'm hearing, O'Reilly. You probably heard that commercial a lot running around with your mama. Or she probably just always like, she probably was bad on cars. But anywho, she probably was taller, lighter complected, not necessarily skinny, not necessarily fat. But this is somebody that probably make you feel bad. Like, I don't know, they're showing me that for some reason. You know how, like, recently he just made a post about, like, just joking about how his mom jokes about her being pregnant with him. Like, this is somebody that low-key tell you, like, and it might be that. It might be that a lot of women end up leaving you. Or, like, it could be a mother figure. It's like saying, like, oh, I don't know. You can feel abandoned by your mama to a certain degree. And it's like everything after that is you abandoning yourself first before anybody else gets a chance to be honest with you. And I could also see for some of you guys, it's a relationship with somebody that you feel like didn't see you as an option. They did see you. They did love you. But it could also be somebody like that you know is in a fucked up situation because Medusa, because with them fucking stones and shit like that, she ended up that way because the hoe was jealous of her. So what ultimately hurt your heart or broke your heart could be an indication of like knowing that, maybe seeing how when you're triggered or when you are in love and how you're vulnerable, like seeing that and knowing exactly where that comes from. It's like knowing exactly, like, I know exactly why I behave that way. I know how I got this from. The person I wanted to be the least like showed up when you came into my life, and I don't know why that happened. I have no idea. You want words that I can't give you. And I'd rather just be single, be by myself, and never feel that love shit again than to constantly have a mirror showing me shit that needs to be fixed, because then I feel like I'm back with my mama, hearing what needs to be fixed all the time. You know? Ooh. Yeah. I feel like this energy makes you uncomfortable. Okay. I feel like also this is something that was giving you, like, there's your Gemini energy with that lovers. It's definitely a love situation. For sure. Some of you guys, you could have a mother figure that put relationships over you. Okay. And you could definitely have like a top, like came second best. So it's like you've trained yourself to believe as if this is something that won't happen to you or something that you don't need. And when it was presented to you as a gift, Christmas, as a gift, literally, it was taken advantage of. Okay. I do think that there might have been somebody that was nurturing towards you, and probably gave you things that your mama didn't give you that you wanted from your mama, but it's like you resented this person for it because it wasn't coming from the person that you wanted. So if you was in a connection with somebody that you loved that didn't love you back, the person that did love you, you resented them for giving you what this person wasn't. Okay, for some of you guys, or you know, what ultimately broke their heart for my Pile 2 viewers. Somebody walking away from you and stonewalling you. Could be a Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved. We do have anxiety here. You maybe made somebody cry or made somebody question themselves that you probably didn't want to have that reaction to. It's like I separated from you to protect you from me because you can't save me from myself. And you probably feel like that you're a beautiful disaster because I'm hearing my friend, he's a Libra. But his name is Craig. And he has this song where he's like, why do I feel like you're gonna get tired of me soon? I think I'm too fucked up of a person. Can't even determine what's right from what's wrong. Why do I feel like you're gonna get tired of me soon? It's like you hurt your own heart. Counting yourself out of the abuse situation because you didn't feel like you was deserving of it. Trying to like anticipate a storm before it happened. So you broke your own heart, to be honest with you. And this person had no idea why you was acting that way. So they did what was best for them and walked away. But that ain't what you really wanted, to be honest with you. So, that's a thing. When will the pain subside between them and with this situation for my Pile 2 viewers? This heartbreak. When will the pain subside? Some of you guys, like, this divine masculine is going to fight for this connection again. To go out there what he wants. He's going to have to break free from, like, release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. I know I can't sing, but, like, that's what's coming up. Like, yeah, releasing your inhibitions out this bitch. Yeah, that's what divine masculine got to do. Take a risk. Even P can't see what's ahead or what's going to happen. It might be after like a conversation that happens, but it might be confrontational. Like this conversation, it might not initially go any fucking where, but it's like I'm just telling you how I feel for me. You know, some of you guys, you may have to have a conversation with your mom and just tell them, like, it's like reminding me of Scrappy was talking to Mama D. He was like, bro, growing up in a whole house, Like, that shit was difficult for me. And as somebody that grew up with a mama that was a madam, I can relate to that. Like, it shapes you, you know? When your parents do, like, in the streets and shit, that shit shapes you. Your environment and stuff, it be all you know. So when you got like beautiful situations, it's like they're showing me Midnight. You guys, if you guys have been like looking for good books to read, I would encourage you to read The Coldest Winter Ever. Even if you read it already, read it again. Or read the Midnight series, because I can see this person, this divine masculine energy, being represented as Midnight. You know, being very focused. But he was also like, I remember reading in his book that he was raped in jail, and that shit, he felt like he couldn't like talk to nobody about that. And he had also had issues with his mom, and he just felt like he had to like work and just take care of himself. And he was a hustler. He was the top of his game, and a lot of people wanted this person, but he felt like he couldn't trust nobody. Rightfully so. So something like that can be significant. But when will the pain subside for my pal 2 viewers regarding the situation? The King of Cups came out twice. Okay. In the reverse and in the upright. When this shit changes, when this divine masculine energy stops being a fucking coochie baby, and I'm telling you, when he releases the motherfucking ambitions and feels the rain on his motherfucking skin. I'm telling you, it's right there. It's also like when indecision is a decision. I will say that. You keep wanting to like, okay, I don't want to make a move. I don't want to go out. Like, this person can't carry the relationship. When a divine masculine actually pulls his fucking weight. Okay, when he opens himself up for love and new opportunities, then the pain will subside. Okay, when he opens himself up and expresses himself, even if it's not, I'm not telling you that I love you in hopes that you tell me it back, because they may or may not. I'm telling you because it needs to be said. That's how I feel. I'm not telling you that this hurt because I expect you to change at 74 years old, mom, or 54 years old, 43 years old. Because I know you're not gonna change. But I'm telling you this because it's for me. Okay. Divine masculine, you gotta stop running from your emotions. Because really what it looking like to me, you're not a man. You still wet behind the ears. You're a grown-ass boy cosplaying as such. Divine feminine, that's what you're dealing with. Okay? A grown-ass baby, man-child. Okay? They don't mean no harm. And I know that the divine feminine energy within you wants to nurture and heal. But that's going to create resentment, because then you're going to feel like he's your child. And then when he gets grown up, when I grow up, literally, he's going to resent you for all those things that you've done. Because he's gonna feel like that you don't think that he's good enough. He's gonna feel emasculated. He's gonna feel as though like nothing I ever do is enough for a divine feminine, when it's not that. I want to see you be better. And then you're gonna be resentful because you're gonna feel like, damn, I gotta raise you and I want you to lead me. So it's an imbalance. This divine masculine gotta get in tune. You could have been drawn to pile number 3 in my reading where I was talking about how do they really view you in a relationship. This divine masculine got to grow the fuck up. Grow up here and face himself and face his emotions, face the man in the mirror. Okay, and it also is going to require sexual discipline. See how these Kings of Cups, they not around a band of bitches. They ain't at the fucking cabaret. Okay, they not at the Cab South transmuting in their emotions. FY fucking I. Okay, where they are is by themselves, emotions, like dealing with their emotions, transmuting them, feeling their emotions. If they gotta cry if they need to, they gonna do that. Right. Some of you guys are finding yourself, something about fishermen. Some of you guys are finding yourself feeling, because every time I see the King of Cups, I always think about Christ energy. Okay. So, personally, some of you guys, you're definitely being called. It could be when this masculine energy develops a relationship with Christ specifically. That it might not identify with you, but it's going to definitely identify with that person. Or it might identify with you. It depends on who's watching. But I think when this person here has or it's like symbolic of having a come to Jesus moment. Some people have to. I'm hearing, Janet Jackson. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what it got till it's go. Literally one of those, okay? So it requires that emotional sincerity. It literally requires you just face your emotions. Literally, that's all you gotta do is just face your emotions and allow yourself to feel them. And know that, like, even Jesus wept. So feeling like that you less of a man for crying or feeling emotions is crazy. That's fucking insane. And then thinking like, oh, I can gaslight myself into thinking I'll never get hurt. See how you ended up hurt and you still didn't bust a grape and you still didn't bust a move. So you created something. When you focus on something, your biggest thought becomes your first manifestation. If all you think about is it's not gonna work, 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 it's not gonna work. It's too hard. I can't do it. Bitch, you can do hard things. Look at the shit you're doing. First of all, what you're doing, depriving yourself of a healthy, loving relationship is hard. And you doing that, Imagine if you just released your inhibitions out this motherfucker and allowed yourself to be loved. Period. Speaking of Mama D, you deserve to be loved. Okay? Instead of doing that, sometimes we don't know who we want to be. We just know who we don't want to become. So we inevitably become these people. I can't stand my mama. Okay, but now your mama is showing up in everything you do because your biggest focus is now I want to be your mama, now I want to be your daddy. Not wanting to be gay, not want to be whatever people, be yourself. And that's going to always obviously shift. You think you know yourself and you don't. You're shifting, you're changing. Who you were yesterday, you're not that person. You're learning who you are every fucking day. Every fucking day. And go roll with the punches and allow yourself to feel. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a masculine energy or talking to a feminine who's dealing with a masculine energy who has very toxic perspectives about what makes a man a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Some of you guys would go your own way. You have too many loser ass niggas around you. Or this masculine energy has too many loser dweeb ass niggas around him and who are encouraging lame ass behavior. Period. Okay. What is the initial trigger? Let me pull from a different deck. Like, what is the initial trigger for this conflict? Like, tell me about this. What is the initial trigger? Okay, what is that? The thinking woman. Some of you guys aren't used to dealing with or you're used to dealing with, okay, if you're a divine feminine, you're used to being around men who are used to dealing with dumbass bitches who don't think. I'll be honest with you. Or divine masculine, you are used to being like always driving the boat. It might be what's triggering. You probably feel like this person's smarter than you. And it bothers you because you don't know what to do when you don't have control. And you never had control to begin with or nothing. It's a false sense of control that you have created. And how has that worked for you? To be honest with you. Okay. Because you still end up getting in fucked up situations sometimes. Because God is in control. What has triggered you, ultimately, it really just feels like, for one, it could be guilt. Knowing you're wrong with adjacent possibilities. It could just be not like literally not knowing. Somebody could be, you could feel like somebody's more wise than you, more gifted than you, more powerful than you, and you resent them for having those things. It's your childhood trauma for sure. Definitely link to your childhood trauma, especially if your parents like separated and like created new families and didn't consider how you felt about that. That could be something that bothers you. I could also see, I'm telling you, you're in love. You met somebody and they were very intelligent, right? They may not have been where you wanted them to be in life, but who cares? Like, you knew that they were destined for greatness because of who they are, right? They were very loving and they were giving you something that triggered your mommy wound specifically a mommy wound. And that shit had you fucking unraveling. Because you didn't feel like you was deserving of it because you convinced yourself that you didn't need it because your mama didn't give it to you. And now when you're around this person, it also gives you like a no excuses type of vibe because it's like this person barely knows me. How is it that when I go around these relationships and shit that I maintained for all these years, they aren't meeting the bar? So now I feel like something is fishy. Oh, it gotta be her. It gotta be him. It gotta be them. Oh, it's something wrong. Something's fishy. No. God sent you an angel to show you that it can be better. But you were triggered to it because you have become so complacent in chaos. To the point to where you convince yourself that that's where you want to be. Don't you hate the club? Let him know how to damn, I hate the club. But I came because I knew you show up. You could be trying to, I'm turning off the light. I was getting that phone. I'm looking for. You've been trying to run into this person, hoping whatever, but man, you feeling guilty. Okay? You judge the situation harshly and like you misjudge someone's character. And okay, it could have been because you was talking to two fucking dinguses. Okay? That's Beavis and Butthead. Why the fuck would you be talking to Beavis and Butthead about some real nigga shit? To be honest with you. Now you mad. Okay? Because Beavis and Butthead back with they Beavis and Butthead bitches. Okay? Bitches with horrible BBL. Let me stop. Or I don't know, they could be like trend. I don't know. Tell me more about this initial trigger for them. It just seems too good to be true. But if it's God, it's good. Okay? So some of you guys, you need to shift your perspective. You have a lack mindset. And abundance don't live there. And Lackville, no. Get the fuck, we in the suburbs now. You got that hood nigga mentality in the suburbs. Relax, nigga. Like, this is supposed to be something to make you relax. Like, give you an escape. Kick up your shoes and relax your feet. Yeah, you felt triggered because you just been in so much chaos. You got PTSD. That's what it is. Or CPTSD, one or the other. I'm not a doctor, but I know a thing or two. I'm telling you. So let's see. How can you heal from this? How can my baby K's heal from this for Pal 2? How can Pal 2 heal from this? How can Pal 2 heal from this? Okay. Adapt to transformation. Embrace the change with open arms. This came out in Pal 1. Y'all are linked. For it is a catalyst for your evolution and growth. I'm telling you. And all this emotion, you have to fall into your emotions. Water represents emotions. And it's fall season. So right now, right when you watch the shit, you can allow yourself to feel what you feeling. If you crying right now, quit wiping feel that shit. Release that shit. Motherfucker, go outside for a brisk fucking walk and allow yourself to feel some things. Hold a baby. Okay? If you got a puppy, go cuddle with that motherfucker. Everything don't have to be rough and scuffy. Like, come on now. And when you see a flower, acknowledge a rainbow. I can tell that you in touch with your feminine side. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell them who the FI is. That your person is a very delicate, sensitive person. All them fucking, like, I feel like I'm talking to the divine masculine, like, that's used to dealing with, like, super like roughneck type people or abandoned or like low vibrational individuals. Like, when you get around like good people, it's like you want to keep digging deep into like, I need to. Some of you guys have Scorpio placements, and that's what y'all have bad. Y'all gotta know a bitch social and why they like everything about them, like why they mama lost custody of them when they was a kid before you even get involved for real. And you'll be having like plates, like you'll be doing relationship shit with a motherfucker, and then be like, what the fuck you mean? What are we? Nothing. We're friends. I like you though. I fuck with you for real. But like this boundary that you have, it's not. You hurt yourself more than anything, to be honest with you. So how can they heal with this from this situation? How can they heal from this heartbreak? Open doors. Some of you guys literally like you probably be outside too much. You have many options, so take time to choose what is right. Some of you guys, have y'all watched that reading where I gave an example where I was like, she's cute. This person probably has hair or looks like that. One of these people that you're heartbroken about. But anyway, or you could look like that. But, what's I going to say? Oh, I'm going to give you an example. If I have you an assignment, right, and your job to get paid today, in order to get your check, you got to figure out which one is the best chocolate. And I give you 84 fucking chocolates. It's going to be very hard to figure out which one is the best chocolate out of that. I can narrow it down to 20. It's going to be really hard to figure out what's the best chocolate after that. I can narrow it down to 10. 3. But it would be so much better that if you have the opportunity to experience one chocolate. I'm going to taste this. Okay, I'm going to see the different forms to experience it. And like you can get a better analysis as opposed to eating a bunch of shit at once. Right? Because someone can tell you, how many times have you ate something one time and it wasn't prepared right then? You think you hate it. And then you have it somewhere else. It's like, that shit is the bee's fucking knees. Why didn't I think of that? Like, for instance, I fucking hate ketchup. It's good. I love tomatoes. I would eat a tomato by itself. Salt and pepper me, please. You feel me? But imagine if I never tried a fucking tomato because I ain't like ketchup. Bitch, I don't fucking like chocolate cake, right? I don't know why. I just don't like nothing. I don't like chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate ice cream. But I fucks down. I fucks with some fucking red velvet. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I done had some terrible dressings in my life. Had me thinking that I fucking hated dressing. Bitch, I make the best pot of dressing now. Nah, man, I'm telling you, stuff. Just like my daddy made some really good stuffing. And that shit was so good, it had me fucking curling my goddamn toes and shit. Like, goddamn, some shit that make you hot, make you gotta unbutton your fucking belt because you just know you finna do some big back shit. I feel like with this person, it's like, with the situation, to give you an example, because I feel like I just started rambling. Basically, what I'm saying is sometimes you don't know what you can't knock it till you try it. Right? And some of you guys are just like, I don't want to be that nigga that they go outside behind somebody. Stop thinking it. Because you're manifesting it. I don't want to be that person that end up looking stupid behind somebody. You're manifesting it. And you look stupid thinking this. Like a fucking evil mastermind. Like if God wants you to go through something, you're going to be able to outsmart God. Be so very fucking for real. You know what I'm saying? We have be here now. You are too far into the future and way too much in the past. I'm too far into the future regarding what could happen, what's the outcome, and too far in the past regarding, well, it's been this way. And last time, you know good and goddamn well. Now I'm finna thump you. You know good and goddamn well. This motherfucker ain't shit like your ex. Nothing like that. This motherfucker is not like your mama. You know good and goddamn. Hold on. Now you fit. Hold still. You know good and goddamn me well. You understand what I'm saying? You know better. You know fucking better. And if you don't know now, you know, nigga. And what you gonna do with this information? You heal. So you come back to this person, not making your shit their shit. You apologize if you know that's what's necessary. Right? You be in the moment. And trust that everything is happening for you, not to you. Be in the moment. Quit quit sabotaging situations just out of like insecurity or fear. Don't be the weapon formed against yourself. And I say this with love. I love you. Right? I love you. Take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Take care of yourself. And acknowledge that you are hurting. Quit gaslighting yourself thinking, oh, I'm just going to smoke like 8 backwoods in a row. Like, let's hotbox. Let's have a party. Let's go to Houston. Let's do this. But bitch, you're sad. Now you in the club crying. Man, somebody got some strong perfume on. My allergies acting up. No, nigga, you're sad. You're sad, okay? Now you uncomfortable and shit, irritated, and why motherfuckers act like they can't speak. Now you over drinking and being violent, going to jail more often than what you should, or stressing out, or unhappy, or now you looking at these 4 walls. It's cool when you outside, but when you want to roll over to something nice and soft, ain't nothing there. Why? Emotions. Okay? Telling you, I know what the fuck I'll be talking about. Some of y'all look like that. But you definitely need to go you need to fast from a lot of shit that is, you know, is unhealthy for you. Like some of you guys, like I said this before on one of my reads, some people they try spirituality to escape from like structure. You want to have and that's not like that. That's the worst thing you could do. Is to like be like, oh, because people be thinking, oh, if I change religions, then it ain't gonna be no structure. You are out of your mind. Like it sends me when niggas think, oh, I'm gonna just become Muslim, so I don't have to hold myself to a certain standard. Oh, you're in for treats. I'm telling you, I can just because God is still present, and He gonna always show you who in charge. You better act like you know around this motherfucker. More clarified. How can they heal from this heartbreak? Telling you to come to Jesus moment. There you go. That's what they think he looked like. When, you know, I already went on a ramble about that. He really looked more like this, to be honest with you. But anyway, in Archangel Raphael, I'm telling you, you gotta heal your heart. Some of you guys have to go to fucking therapy. Yeah. You just spend that money to go to therapy confirmation. Because door to value came out as soon as I said that. Yeah, therapy could be very beneficial to you. And with walking away with stop counting yourself out of situations before it can. And some of you guys, like, if you're drawn to this pal, I feel like this person that you are heartbroken about, they want you. Do the groundwork. Okay? So, and do it within yourself, especially if you are a fucking Gemini or if they are. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what does it say? Community, yeah. And this this is the issue. This shit. Because this extra bitch is fucking up the sauce, right? So, it takes 2 to tango. Not 3 out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Not a group assignment. Okay? Not like that. Okay? It's a duet. It's a duet out this bitch. Okay? It's a duet. 2 and 2. Duet. Duet. Okay? It is not no fucking opera performance. Okay? So all these extra options and shit, you need to limit shit down because you're distracting yourself and you hurting yourself. You playing too many games. I don't know if you got FOMO or not. But these hoes don't even really entertain you. Then you do all of this and you fight to be free and to have no attachments and all this other shit. Just for a motherfucker to come over your house, touch shit, you be irritated. You be ready for them to go. Like, what the fuck? Like, you fuck them. You gotta spit on the bitch back because you really didn't nut. They nut. And you gotta think about this person to get there. Or maybe the sex is good, but the bitch act crazy. Like, they don't know how to just have sex and just go about their business. It's like, it's too much, right? So if you do what you always done, you're going to do what the fuck you've always got, okay? I love you guys to the moon and back and right now. So I know this was some tough love, but I love you, okay? Okay, give this video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you guys are interested in personal reading, I do offer them. If you guys want to know my pricing, it's below in the description box. I will be changing my pricing for by the hour as opposed to like by question. So just be on the lookout for that. And I'll make a community post for those who are tapping into my old videos and who will be looking at the old pricing. I'll make it abundantly clear that there is a price change, but well, it really won't be the price change, it'll just be how the measurement, how I do it. But just check out the description box. Be mindful, if you text my number, that is my real cell phone number. That's my actual number, and I don't play with people on my phone. Be payment ready, or we just gonna leave it right there. It don't mean I don't care about you, but I can't just have people just texting me and trauma dumping all their energy and all the extra shit. Like, no. But yeah. If, you know, and just don't really want to like do nothing. They just want to like dry talk, and no. Okay, I love you guys to the moon and back and around the hustle again. I'll say it again. I love you guys, and I'm gonna move on to the next file.
I've done it a lot, shit, just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. We were living life like beginners, and this is only the beginning.
What's good, my beautiful baby case? It's your girl, 𝒮𝓂𝓒 Minister, back with another sugar-free production. As you can tell by today's topic, we are going to be talking about just giving you some insight, you know, if you guys are dealing with some emotional imbalances. The title, as it suggests, is Messages for the Brokenhearted. I do have a couple questions that I want to ask in today's reading. I wrote them down, but the questions that I want to ask is essentially, who contributed to your heartbreak? Why did this heartbreak happen in the first place? Why God allowed it? What ultimately broke your heart? When will the pain subside? What's the initial trigger, you know? And beyond that, I put, how can you heal from this? So those are the questions that we're going to be covering. I just do want to give a quick disclaimer. Sugar-free production basically means I'm never going to tell you no hunky-dory bullshit. I'm always going to tell you the truth of it, but the truth of me, God. I do smoke and cuss in my readings, so if you care about that, that will not be something that's going to change. With that being said, I know that typically I can be a little, you know, forward. So I will try to be as empathetic and, well, I'm always empathetic with everything I do, but I'll try to be more intentional with the connotation of the words that I use in today's reading, just because I know that this is a sensitive space right now. So, I don't know. Some of you guys, I don't know if for some of you all, random. I see somebody like completely not cleaning up. Like, I was getting a meditation and I was seeing like rats and roaches. So I'm not calling you nasty or saying you dirty purple for like probably one or two of you guys who select this pile. You ain't gotta comment down in the section if you don't want to, but you ever seen those depressive households where somebody just goes through grief or they go through something and they just stop doing everything? For some of you, I could see that. Like completely neglect. Like, you ever see somebody completely let themselves go after a breakup or something like that? Like, I can just see, if it's not like your environment, it could be how you treat your body, you know, regarding like I don't know, just for some of you guys. Like, I could just see somebody like not feeling inclined to eat, not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to leave the house. And it's like, I could just see somebody with a bunch of water bottles and chip bags on side of their bed, maybe diapers underneath their bed, or I could see somebody with just like, you know, clothes, it's just a bunch of stuff in the corners, and it might be like a bunch of, I could also see where somebody here could be a hoarder. It's something. Something about the tidiness of your space is impacting your mental health for a lot of you guys. Period, point blank. If this is not something that's present tense happening, it could be a warning, or it could be advice, just to make sure you, like I told Power One, trash is an offering to negative spirits. If you haven't known, I'm just informing you of that. So just make sure you keep your house tidy. Your kitchen sink is representative of a household income. Your living room and its cleanliness is tied to your family and, you know, your innermost personal connections and the balance of that. Your bedroom being clean is attached to your relationship. Your bathroom is attached to your personal like you, okay, regarding like your energy, okay, typically. So just keep those spaces as clean as possible. For some of you guys, it could just be like, I see somebody throwing a bunch of shit in the closet or just throwing shit in a corner, and it just needs to be organized, or it could be better, okay, for some of you all. If that does not resonate, obviously we'll put some cards later to get some more messages, but channeled message that I was kind of picking up on, message for the brokenhearted. For a lot of you guys, there's a strong emphasis of wanting to do things by myself. Some of you guys could have at some point, either you're non-religious or you're just like trying to understand spirituality. Like it's kind of like, or for a lot of you guys, if you are into spirituality, you're into, like, you probably don't worship a God particularly. You probably lean on yourself and perhaps your ancestors. You probably do a lot of dark magic or taboo things. If that doesn't, hold on, because multiple storylines, multiple of you guys watching this. But the reason I say that is that I feel inclined to, like, your heartbreak, like in my channel, like my meditation, I feel like it's linked to a humbling from spirit. But we'll put some cards to see. They want me to pull from this deck instead. Start off here. Each pile has been different regarding the order in which I like pull out cards or what I pull cards from. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pull from that deck later, and I have not pulled from that deck all reading. So very interesting. It could also be perhaps some of you guys could have been found out it could have been like friends. Like for you, all you guys, it's like a platonic connection that could have broke your heart. Friends and family. If it's none of those things, it could just be these people. It could be somebody that you know that's really nasty that broke your heart, a family member, a platonic connection. Because in my meditation, I was like, it was like a fight between siblings. So, and it could be like one of y'all are like really clean and the other one's like really fucking disgusting and nasty. Or it's like I don't know, whoever this person is, maybe there was gossip, maybe you found out somebody was like not a friend or not, like didn't have your best interest that you cared about very deeply, but it feels like a platonic connection, like a family member or a friend that you found out was spreading rumors about you or talking about you behind your back, because I was immediately drawn to my what's tea deck. Okay, so let's see, who is contributing to pile 3's heartbreak? I'm telling you, them angels. And it could be family members for a lot of you guys. Oh. I'm going to adjust the camera. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. We're definitely on the money. So, I will say that my meditation was partially correct. If this is not your reading, you'll know very soon. But if it's not, don't force it, honey. It's other pals. And I also have another reading that I post. I have another reading, messages from the brokenhearted. So if this reading isn't for you, I have another one and I'll tag it down below. Because I just try to be the best I can and like compete with myself as opposed to other people. So that could be significant. Okay. Some of you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. You probably threw negative energy at the wrong person. I'll be honest with you, and I've been there, done that before. Had a misunderstanding with a bitch, and she really wasn't a bad person. She just pissed me off, and man, little did I know, little Miss Cubiana, because she was Cuban, and she was really sweet, and like I felt really bad afterwards. But I took my karma to the chin, because I was unhappy and miserable, baby witch type vibes. Didn't really have God, like I had God in my life, but I was still trying to understand spirituality. I had like strayed away from my religious backing, and I was just kind of just doing shit. I didn't really know what to believe in, what to know, who to trust, and I felt like that I had spent my whole life, following Jesus or just knowing who I really wasn't following Jesus for real. I just knew who he was and I was going to church. And there's a big difference between the two. I know that now, but back then I thought that, well, I went to church and I'm still going through this. So I know God, I read the Bible. Yeah, but you didn't comprehend it. You didn't build a relationship with God. Some of you guys could be church hurt. But I'm telling you, for a lot of you guys, so I don't know if you just was bashing Christianity. That's one thing I don't do. Just because I'm not Muslim or Buddhist or whatever fucking, I don't identify with being, I'm a follower of Christ, but I don't identify with being Christian for many reasons. But that's not what this reading is about. I just have to say, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you either fucked with somebody that's really connected to Christ, and some people you just can't throw magic at. When they live really living righteously, you just can't fuck with them people. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it happens. Or if it's not that, what broke your heart could have been like speaking negatively on God or bashing someone's religion that you don't assimilate with. I see a lot of people do that too. And if we gonna all critique Christians for talking about spirituality and demonizing it, can we stop making people feel bad for believing in Christ? If that's not what you identify with, then that's fine. But you don't have to go out your way to like make people feel like they're stupid for their beliefs. And for some of you guys, I feel like that This heartbreak, it might be linked to, like I said, a sibling, a child of yours. And it can also be like you getting an ass whooping from God or spirit, to be honest with you. But it's all working for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm be completely real. It is all working for you. Because some of you guys have disrespected guys that you are really supposed to be following. If I'm being honest. Or disrespected spirits that you're really supposed to be following. Or you could have went to someone, like went to a particular angel. Because people do this to me all the time. They do this to me all the time. They'll go to a particular archangel or a particular God, not even knowing I'm like their baby. Like, you can't go to certain people by certain individuals, child. Yeah. And I also heard the term bite the hand that feeds you. It's like I can see where somebody could have rebelled against their teacher in a weird way. Your heartbreak is like whatever it is, it might not. We're gonna see what actually broke your heart, but I'm telling you where it came from or who contributed to it. Low key, it was you, and God allowed it because there was something. It's like much like 𝒮𝓾 𝓮. You fucked up with the wrong person. I'll just say it like that. And we'll see where it goes and what happens. But I'm just going to be completely honest with you. This is a direct, like, I'm going to clarify later why it was allowed, but I can already see why it was allowed. Anytime Archangel Michael is in the mix, he's literally a demon crusher. Okay? Literally. That's what he do. He's the highest ranking Archangel. You understand what I'm saying? That's God's right hand man. Okay? That's the soldier in the sky, if you catch my drift. Okay, and we have Archangel Raphael, but it's sideways. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have let envy lead you to do something that you shouldn't have done. It could be a result of a ritual backfiring that you have done. You could have also, because you know how they say, well, I can only speak from my background, honey. I don't know about other religious texts. I'm still studying and learning. But in the Bible, we're taught not to envy our brothers and sisters for what they have. Because one of the goddamn thing, this is not about it, but I'm going to tell you what Key says. You don't know what the fuck somebody doing to keep something, what they did to have it, or how long they going to keep it. But some of you guys, I could just see, it's like showing me that movie Shazam. One kid got powers and the other one was rejected for it. And I also saw me Cain and Abel. Yikes. So Kirsten, you might be watching this, pal. I hate to say it, but shit, this might be your pal, Bookie. But yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be quicker than that. Sometimes you gotta be careful. Okay, so let's see. I do want to clarify. Wait, hold on. Where's my fuck? Some of you guys, yeah, I was just gonna say that you could be feeling like you're losing your mind. You could be feeling like you're in psychosis. You could be feeling confused. You could feel like your prayers are going on deaf ears. Or you could also, it's like, this is like somebody who's going in the woods through rituals and shit and wondering why it's not taking off. Because the person or the entity that you're trying to work with against this person, they favor them. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Yikes. And this person be like, they're in good standing. Whoever, I'm telling you, like, they probably go to church or all types of shit. It's like, you gotta be careful. Somebody put the Holy Ghost on you, and they probably didn't even intend to hex you. They just protected themselves, and you were just an unsuspected op, I guess, is what I really want to say. But I'm gonna clarify, see why God allowed this to happen before we get into more details about what it is. God, why did you allow this to take place for my popular viewers, my baby K's? You needed for one, you needed a breakthrough or like an epiphany moment or reality check, because my journal just fell out of nowhere. What do we have? Commitment, Fantasyland. Ooh, yeah, this definitely might be your pal, Kirsten. And secrets emerge. Okay, why God allowed this to happen? Okay, I'm gonna read to you what the cards say. Commitment. Commitment is the next stage in your development where you'll be promised and fulfilled in some form. Make sure that everyone involved is being realistic on the same page. In the rhythm of cycles, and the hidden is unveiled. Await to reveal with an open heart and mind. Okay, why this was allowed to happen? On the bottom of the deck, we have also fast progress. Move forward with a swift decision and do what must be done now. And we also have high wisdom and yeah. Why God allowed this to happen? For a lot of you guys, I think that you were given something. Okay? I think you were given something either a gift, okay, an opportunity, a relationship, or whatever. And for a lot of you guys, someone could have been praying on your behalf for you. And that's the person that you turned on. And for others of you guys, I could also see you were given these things so that you could help somebody else, so that they can help you later. So you're crossing yourself up is what I did. Or you crossed yourself up in that capacity. Okay? And I also was getting something like about somebody coming against their teacher. There it goes right there. Okay? Whoever this person was that you got crossed up in, they have a purpose. This is like reminding me of, like, I know somebody on social media, and she's supposed to be a spiritual practitioner, but to be a healer, you beefing with everybody in your vicinity in the area that got another spiritual shop. That's kind of weird. Like, your whole page is centered around negativity, violence, anger. And you're supposed to be a spiritual leader. And there's a lot of people who are like that, though. And then they teach things, and then they spread this information, or they belittle when they teach. And that could be an issue. Some of you guys have taken advantage of an opportunity, something that was given to you. I've done that before. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I remember when I got my first big break, when I had some money, and I thought I was hot shit, and I was talking shit. I'm glad I don't stay by you bum bitches and all this extra shit. God swiped all that shit from me. But before he did it, first it was small warnings. I started losing money and losing job opportunities. And it was small shit at first, but I still had some savings. I still had a nice luxury apartment. I wasn't giving no fucks. My altar fell. Sign number 2. Sign number 3, I seen a cat morph into a man and walk the fuck away. I know you probably think, Kiera, yes, the fuck I did. Oh, yes, the fuck I did. And who the fuck could I tell about that shit? Nobody. Mind you, a cat popped up in my room. A black cat at that. My window was shut. How did that happen? I walked back into the house after seeing a cat turn into a man, and that black cat, the same one I seen outside, was inside my fucking room. My sister had to let me get it out. So I knew I wasn't tweaking, but I knew I had done something I had no fucking business doing. Sometimes you can't, God put you in position sometimes for you to help other people or to teach other people. Some of you guys, it could be somebody that you was meant to teach or help. If it's not you, biting hand, it could be like you abusing your power. Okay, to a certain, either way, put the square rubber down. I feel like an abuse of power or an abuse of a position was given to you. The opportunity was given to you so you could help others. I was given that apartment so that I could have a safe space to create and provide and do what I do now. But guess what the fuck I was doing? Being a fucking hood rat and chasing after people that really didn't mean no harm. I was sacrificing a lot for my sister. She don't give a fuck about me for real. And Curse, if you're watching this shit, you know good and goddamn well, like, how you been treating me lately. You know good and goddamn well that shit is undeserved. But goddamn me, hell, it might be my karma, because I was thinking it was people that was really trying to support me, really trying to help me, really trying to be there for me. And because I was in a negative space, guess who I was coupled up with? A negative ass person, negative ass people. Guess who I was betrayed by? The very people that I was trying to hold on tight to. You know? And when new people try to come around, I don't know, no new friends, no. It was an abuse of a position. You need to be humbled. That's what it is. You just need to be humble. Okay? For some of you guys, you could be putting God could have gave you a relationship, and it's like, oh, you used to pray to me until you got that nigga. Now I don't know your name no more. Oh, so we have a conditional relationship. Let me remind you where you got it from. Okay? Why God let this happen? Look at that fly. It ain't been a fly all goddamn day. I know I was picking up on something about a goddamn infestation. And bitch, this motherfucker gotta go. Cause I don't play that shit. But dog, these motherfuckers in this house leave the damn window open and be flies and shit. And then I gotta get them. Let me tell you something, little girl. I don't care about you having an attitude, because when you wrong, you don't get to fuck people up. This if you're not my sister, hold on. But you don't get to fuck me over and then dictate how I narrate my story. Like Cat Williams said, you should have treated me better, period. Or this could be just you, you know? I hate to say it, you being humbled by God. I mean, it's like when they put in the Bible, the hairs on our head are numbered. It's like getting an opportunity, getting wealth, and then forgetting where you come from. Okay, it's like losing everything, low key. You've been humbled by spirit, quite literally. Let me see what's happening. I want to clarify because I don't want to lie. And I'm pulling from Oracle deck because I'm not lying, but I just want to clarify just so y'all know. I'm pulling from decks that y'all can see so y'all don't be having the funkiest attitude like, oh yeah, you just... For those of y'all who not Kirsten, hold on, Bookie. But oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I still love you, but you know you wrong. You dead wrong. And that's why you going through what the fuck you going through. But let's see what it is that you going through. For others of you, let's see. It's like reminding me of my sister. If it's not you, if you're not Kirsten, let me just say what she's been doing. Imagine sacrificing for somebody and y'all going through the hardest moments of y'all life together. And the second this person gets something that's desirable, they turn against you like it's you versus them. I was happy for my sister. You know, when she has things above me, I don't, you know, it's just the fact that she just switched, she just started lying. Now you going out your way to like be funny with me for a nigga that you really didn't like at first. It's like, or somebody's not going to be there for long. Like, you, to be honest, I can tell you right now that relationship is not going to last as long as you think you've been in a relationship or she is in that relationship because out of necessity. And you learn to like a motherfucker. But when that motherfucker find out who you really are, we'll see how long it lasts. And that's the reality of it. To be honest with you, but let's see. I could, like, if some of you guys, it could be that. Like, and I heard, I'll take your man. Some of you guys, you could be getting karma because you could have like disrupted like a healthy relationship or something like that. Oh wait, what did they do? What has them feeling brokenhearted for pile 3? I feel like you offended someone. Oh yeah, and you could have also been stealing somebody's content or stealing somebody's ideas or envious of someone. This card indicates it feeds off of steals ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. But I feel like this is something that you did. Okay, this is what you did. Okay, for others of you guys, I feel like this is something that if you are experiencing this, you know, for Power 3, if you are experiencing that there are people who are taking your content, stealing it, rebranding it, benefiting off of your stuff, it is because at some point you've done this. It's like being plagiarized, but you know that it's direct karma for something. Okay, what has them feeling heartbroken? Okay, yeah, bad reputation. I'm telling you. And we have ignoring. Somebody could have found out how you were, observed the fact that you were draining their energy, and they set a boundary with you. You were siphoning someone's energy, whether it was intentional or not, and they found out. Or whether it's throwing somebody magic and they figured it out who it was, or envying somebody from a distance, or it's just really it's your karma. You going through some shit because of some things that you've done. And I love you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are watching this, I love you. But I have to keep it a band with you. On the bottom of the deck, we have drama starting. Some of you feel heartbroken because you feel exposed for this. It was different when everybody thought you was one way and you could like cultivate personalities based off who you was interacting with at that moment, and you thought you was the mastermind of things. But it's like being found out for who you are. And if this is not your pal, it's just you really need to find another one. Okay, like it's very specific. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could feel ostracized with somebody, and somebody could have retaliated. They could have threw you magic. Like I could have hexed my sister way better than what the fuck the shitty spells literally that she done threw at me with some shit I didn't tell her. What I could have really like, yeah. But why would I do that when I could just call back my energy? Why would I do that when I could just literally just let you sit with the fact that you know you're wrong, and I can wish you well? What I could literally see, quite literally, it's like fucking over somebody that's praying for you. I'm so for real. It's either this your pal or it is not. It is not, because I still pray for her, because I want my niece to have a good example, a better example at that. I do. So I don't want nothing bad to happen to you if you are watching this, Kirsten. So if you think that I'm putting hexes on you, I'm not. That's your own doing, sweetheart. And I literally feel like it's that for some of you guys. It's like some of you all could find yourself feeling heartbroken because everywhere you go is drama. You can't make friends. This is likely because you're not likable, or you have qualities about you that are mean. You put yourself in competition with people where it don't need to be competition. But for a lot of you guys, like karma for whatever it is you did to this person that didn't deserve it, is that when you go to places, like, you're going to be bullied, low-key. Like, you could feel bullied in the workplace. You could feel ignored. I would not be ignored. Okay, you can really like to watch Family Guy for those of you who watch this, pal. Your karma could also be like, this is not supposed to be this type of reading, but like what you could be going through, your hair could be thinning out. Okay, you could be stressed out. You could also feel uninspired. You could feel uncreative right now. You could find yourself trying to initiate friendships or initiate conversations with people, and they're just falling on deaf ears. Now, for others of you, if it sounds like, if you're still here, if it sounds like I'm describing what's how somebody else did you, and you're literally like, no, Key, I did nothing fucking wrong. That person did that shit to me, and this is contributing to you being heartbroken. Let me tell you what they're doing. This is somebody that work your heart by literally throwing stones and hiding their hands. It's like being a bad friend, ignoring you when you needed help, benefiting off your ideas, stealing your energy, mimicking it. Because, girl, tell me why. I've noticed that too. Like, girl, damn, Christian, it's fuck me, but you gonna go wear hair just like me. You gonna get the same nails I do, and every time you compliment me, the shit you compliment me for, it breaks. That's crazy. That's fucking wild. And then, like, whatever. I'm not gonna air too much of your business out because I really don't hate you. I just hate the fact that you becoming this way, to be honest with you. But for others of you guys, this could be somebody like a friend of yours that just they act funny when they get in a relationship. They steal your ideas, just like I was talking about in my go watch Meta Monday. Because if you're not the one that agitated the situation, then I could be just picking up on this person's tea, and their energy is just so fucking strong, and you just need to know that who this person is. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, but I could just feel where someone could be like, I could see where someone could have been embarrassed or humiliated during a performance. You could have been booed recently, something like that. That could have broke your heart. Like, I don't know. It's like trying to get a crowd to engage with you and not getting no response. That could be what's breaking somebody's heart as well. It's like I could see somebody could be like wanting to be a star, okay, but they can't get far because they're seeing like their attitude blocks them from opportunities. For it's not that you lack talent, it's not that you lack hoof, you just lack empathy. Because every time I see this card, I think about Rod Wave, because that sign back there says "Ride the Wave" on that wall thing. I always think it says Rod Wave, and it's crazy. It's right on top of my emo card. Some of you guys could feel like your prayers are falling on deaf ears. You could feel like that you're always seeing somebody that's aggressive, violent. What could be breaking your heart is that people could have a hard time seeing the new version of you because they just consistently, maybe that's who you were in the past and you have rebranded, but people are committed to misunderstanding you and they just consistently see you like this. Okay, and 2024 is the year of karma, so maybe next year to be different, starting the next year off better. Okay, if you watch this when I'm uploading this, it's obviously timeless, but some of you guys could be a life path 8 or a night life path 1, so you definitely have to be cognizant of how you treat people because it's going to reflect back into your life. But I could just see where some of you guys could have vented to someone and they told your business to everyone. Some of you guys, what could have broke your heart? You could do something to somebody. Like how I said, you don't get to narrate the shit that happened to me. You could do something to somebody and they could have told people what you did to them. And now there's other conflict that is surrounding, like this would be like if you watch my metaphysical one to upload before this one, right? This would be like if I actually did say to her, oh, that's why you got raped. I never did do that. They lied. But if I actually did say that shit, it would have been right that I would have been ostracized by people. Because why would I have said something like that? I don't speak like that, and I would never say something like that to anybody, not even my worst enemy. But if I was the type of person to just do malicious shit, if somebody was to tell and say, hey, I'm being mistreated, would I look like playing victim? You understand what I'm saying? Like, some of you guys have to take some shit to the 10s. You could have mistreated somebody because they had less money than you. You could have started drama with somebody because I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Somebody started shit with somebody or was treating somebody bad. It's like messing with a homeless person. You don't even know that was an angel sent to bless you. Or a gift or something like that was sent to bless you. And it's like you didn't miss out on an opportunity. Some of you guys could have cyberbullied somebody, or you could have gang stalked somebody. You was fucking with the wrong person. I'm telling you. I shuffled and it still came out. I'm telling you, this is like a result of fucking with the wrong motherfucker. Okay, yeah. Look, it's that same shit, different day. And that's my plug talk card. Okay, even though that ain't what that's supposed to be. That look like a pack of cocaine to me. So for some of you guys, you could find, like, yo, what you could be experiencing, what could have you broken hearted. You could feel like, for one, you could get negative comments on social media. Mean things. But it's because you talk bad about people, or you have talked bad about somebody that speaks very highly of you, or that's a really good person. So you cross somebody that you shouldn't have crossed. And it don't mean you can't get through it. I'm just telling you the reason for the season. I'm posting another upload, the reason for the season. Crazy that I said it on Sunday. So you can just understand, like, what is God trying to teach you? When will it get better? And how can you just, like, learn the lesson? But today is just about the messages for the brokenhearted. But for a lot of you guys, like, you really just are experiencing, like, a dose of your own medicine. And you just really can't take it, to be honest with you. Because with same shit, different day, you could feel like that every day is the same. You could also feel like you toiling and laboring and you tired. You could feel stressed out. Some of you guys could be body conscious because you've had a baby. You haven't been able to lose baby weight. You have been able to, like, snap back for some of you guys. Some of you all could now, you could have had a lot of money and you could have lost it. Now you living like paycheck to paycheck. I could also see where your relationship, your partner is really fucking dramatic. Like, it's like their way or the highway. They have to be center stage, or they have to, like, everything you do, this person has to be the center of it. But this is somebody that you fought tooth and nail for. You wanted this person so fucking bad. Just like my sister, when she was trying to vent to me about her boy, oh, he's and he's never wrong. I said, girl, make up with that nigga, because because I really want to say, girl, don't be trying to, I ain't got to tell you, because I know you talk about me to him. I know you talk about me to him. Shit, so go on and just do what you gonna do. Make up with your nigga, because that's what you want it to be. And that's where you're going to have to stay. And for a lot of you guys, I can feel like some of you guys, you fought for, it's like fighting for a marriage relationship, falling out with your whole family. And you get that. And now, like, this person up the skull. It's like, what reminded me of, like, when I left, you know, and I went to Chicago and I left my family. I didn't tell nobody what was going on. I was fleeing from an abusive relationship, but I didn't want to communicate with nobody. So what ended up happening, the person I went to go seek refuge to, I could have asked around before I really made that brash decision, but I was feeling hot in the ass and I was feeling grown. Couldn't nobody tell me what the fuck to do. And I was so ready to just show people I was independent. I could do what the fuck I want, right? I went to Chicago. It was cool for a while, staying with her, right? But then I found out that this is somebody who wanted me to, they wanted me around so that I can help them sustain. Time confirmation. Time passed. I know she started acting funny with me because her nigga was looking at me. So then she started stealing from me. I find my way back to Dallas, right? I'm getting all these messages in my comments of, like, negative shit, like hate message to my, oh, you look casket ready and all this other shit, but it was just you love me. So how did it get to that? No, she was upset. Really upset that she found out, or she remembered that she had fucked up a really good opportunity, because this is somebody that was on Section 8 and was collecting money from everybody in the house while not doing nothing but sucking dick and getting high all day on that cocaine and them pills. Some of you guys could have stole from the wrong person. You understand what I'm saying? But I can see where you guys could be being bullied online. You could also, like, have a hard time making friends. People could just generally associate you with drama or conflict, or just not want to be involved with you. And this could be what's contributing to your heartbreak, or what's making you feel like inadequate or hurt, or whatever the case may be. Let's see, when will the pain subside? Like, how can you transmute this, I guess? They want me from this deck. I guess we just doing mostly Oracle. I don't want no tarot yet. When will the pain subside for my viewers to slip power 3? Oh. Harmony call. Embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. I'm telling you, karma, the scales have to be balanced. Whatever you did is going to be done to you. I'm telling you, the skills, I can't make it up. I keep trying to clean it up and be like, oh, some of you guys, if you know it's the other person, and just take it what you know your message, Bookie. You know your message. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. But for a lot of you guys, you know you were the agitator of this conflict. Okay, and it's not until justice is served and spiritual karma is paid out that it will work out. Okay? Some of you guys could have gotten obsessed or frustrated because someone didn't want to, like, befriend you or didn't want to connect with you. But I think this person sensed that you was sending them negative energy. Even if you probably like, oh, how would they know that? They know. They're intuitive. Some of you mistake somebody as meek or small. Like this lady, the girl I was talking about, she was a real little itty bitty thing. All about 97 pounds, itty bitty thing. She was real quiet. She looked real emo, but she looked like she didn't look like she packed that punch that she did. Oh, I got my ass spiritually whooped. Not only did I break my toe, the next day, like shit was going, like I ended up like having issues with like my coworkers. I ended up damn near losing my job because I was about to fight one of my bosses because he had me fucked up. Like I was going through an eviction. A lot of shit was happening to me. Yeah, some people you just can't touch, and I can laugh at it now. And like I end up apologizing to her and being real and trying to help her keep her job because I was finna fuck up her whole stability. But because of what I wanted for her, that shit happened to me. It backfired. Some people you just can't touch. I live better now because it's funny because I can talk about, because when I was in my shadow, I didn't do everything right. When you hurt people, and it don't excuse it. Just because I was naive, that don't mean shit, bitch. I was giving this gift to aid humankind, not to hurt y'all, not to stray y'all away. That's why I don't tell y'all no hunky dory bullshit, because that's not my purpose. I get punished for that. I'm very intentional with what I do and who I touch and how. Very intentional. These days around, I have to do tarot reads before I do any hexes because I know better now. I'm telling you, anytime somebody look me for a hex, if it's not a child molester, a rapist, you know, or like a mass murder, like a serial killer or a murder, something like that, the answer is gonna be no. I can help you transmute the energy or whatever the fuck, but I'm not gonna hex nobody just because you're mad at them. I don't do those type of things. Some people run their business like that, but I don't. Okay, and I learned my lesson. It only took once. I ain't have to bump my head twice. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's just one of those things for y'all. When will the pain subside for pile 3? I'm telling, it's like this person might have to yeah, we have fast progress, move forward with swift precision, and do what must be done now. You might need to apologize to this person. You may need to come clean and confess. It might be when this person gets this off of you. You probably got to go straight to the person you fucked over and say, I know, somebody put a goddamn root. Somebody tried to put a root on somebody, and baby, you gonna have to go get that shit, undo what the fuck you did, or you gonna have to go straight to that person and tell them and apologize, and them praying on your behalf is what's gonna lift this off of you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Secure the foundation, fostering growth, stability, and thriving for the journey ahead. But when I got that, I thought roots, you know. Yeah, unlock your heart. Yeah, darling, have a heart is what I heard. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. Some of you guys, somebody made you madly upset and you did the most. And that was the wrong person for you to do things to. You know what I'm saying? Or this is somebody that this to you. And this is the advice, you know. But with Dreamweaver, I feel like it's going to get better when... Whew, you gotta repent for this. This is gonna take, like, the scales have to be balanced. It's gonna have to be a shift within you, like, so you won't do it again. Like, God isn't gonna let you know how to pry the Pharaoh. He was playing with Moses. And for some of you guys, it could be your sibling, okay? And because for me to get Moses and then to get Cain and Abel, this is definitely like something to do with siblings. He kept saying, oh, I'll get better, I'll lie, and I'll do X, Y, and Z. And God was like listening to Moses, and Moses was like, okay, he said he'll do this. Can you just lay off on the plagues until he get it together? God is upset with you playing in their child's face and playing in theirs too. They knew that you was gonna do this shit. God already knew you would betray their child before you did it. And some of you guys, God is already, you have to answer about this. Like when God asked Cain, where the fuck is your brother, my nigga? And he said, am I my brother's keeper, G? I don't know where the fuck he at. He grown. Now I'm summarizing, that's nigology, but you know, in short, that's what the fuck went down. And God was like, I know good and goddamn who the fuck you talking to, basically. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn from this. And on the men, be compassionate, kind to yourself, as well as heal your heart. For a lot of you guys, you hurting people because you hurting you insecure. It's like throwing people black magic because you think that they beefing with you, when really you just beefing you with yourself. To be honest with you. And biting the hand that feeds you. I can't make this up. Yeah. I feel like what needs to happen is that the pain might subside when I feel very strongly that there needs to be a amendment to this relationship. Like an apology needs to be given. And you also have to repent about this. Okay, like good deeds. Like it's gonna take like a series of good deeds. And also just says dreaming and imagining your powerful vision into reality. I feel like it's gonna get better. You have to like, for one, hope for it to get better. Repent and live straight. Okay, what can they do to stop this negative streak of karma and stuff? What can they do? What does it feel? It says gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities wherein new paths of unfurled and balanced potential. You gotta do shit differently. Some of you guys gotta release somebody or release something. Okay? Yeah, sky of clarity. I definitely feel like that for a lot of you guys, like you aren't seeing a situation clearly. Now for others, yeah, commitment. Yes, it's a promise fulfilled in some form. For some of you guys, you betrayed somebody that you promised that you would look out for when the opportunity came. And they helped you get to this point and you shitted on them. So you got to make good on your word. Like I was talking about Pharaoh. Literally, like, because it says like the commitment to the next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. So God kept his word on his promises. Okay, you let Moses' people go. And I will spare you. I will spare the land. I will release the plagues and the frogs and everything else. I'll replenish the sea and I'll spare your son. Some of you guys, you got to be careful. Because if your pride get in the way, if you got kids, you really need to be treading lightly. Some of you guys, you got one child watching this. And you really need to make sure that you're doing right. Because it's like reminding me of Miss Robinson. You could have made fun of somebody's spirituality. Like you probably did somebody some magic and things probably went well for you because you was working with the devil. I'll be honest with you. And things probably went well for you for a little bit, right? And God made it look good, and they allowed you to have certain things, and they strip you for it because they know how to get to you. God know how to humble you. He put you high, show you what it could be like, and then strip it the fuck away. Cause I remember like in Pharaoh was mocking Moses for his God. Like you got one God, I got plenty. And we got sorcerers and all types of shit. I got magic and everything. I got hoodoo. I got voodoo. I got things I never tried. I got friends on the other side. And did all of that and none of that shit. Like, some people you just cannot touch. I'm telling you, whoever this person is that you didn't try to cross or fuck with, this could be one of my copycats. Because I got a few of them. A bunch of y'all weird bitches in YouTube here. But, yeah, it's like... Some people have an assignment in this life, and when you cross certain people, you don't know who they are. Okay, some people will get mad at people when they throw shade magic at people because they feel like they're too good to be true, or they feel like they trying to be better than them. It's like, no, that's who they really are. That's who they was destined to be. So when you had this person feeling suicidal and ready to kill themselves, you jeopardized the life of so many people that they was meant to save. That's why the karma had to be this way. When you had this person like down on their luck, back against their wind, they could not provide their function. When you was giving these things to aid them. Two. Yikes. Okay, let's see. Tell me more. How can they heal this? See how that Queen of Wands kind of peek out, but she kind of staying still in there, and her eyes is closed. Some of you guys have to put magic, cool it down. You need to chill out with the magic, because some of you guys really don't know what the fuck you doing or who you fucking with. To be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it band with you. You don't know what you doing or who you fucking with. Some of you guys could also be super Christian, okay? And you mess with somebody because Miss Robinson, it was the opposite. It was a Christian talking major shit, cash money shit about Miss Robinson, and she said, "Oh, okay." Hug your son tight. Guess who died? Her one and only fucking son. And guess who was at the funeral smiling front row? Miss Robinson. Because remember, this magic was a fool. It was a game. It was bullshit, right? You gotta be careful. Just because you don't believe it don't mean it don't believe in you. Check it. Okay? How can they heal from this heartbreak? Ooh, Tower. It gotta be a change. And honestly, like, it's one of those things you can't avoid. A tower, even when it's in the verse, isn't like inevitable. This breakdown, you can't stop that. Because you've already been given multiple warnings about this person that you did not take heed to. The best thing you can do is just let it happen. The only thing you can do with this tower when it's burning down is to allow it to burn down. That's the best thing you can do. How can they heal from this heartbreak? Seven of Pentacles. It's like, you know what you to do all of that. He knew that it was barren over here when he planted them fucking pentacles. You might as well just make peace with it, to be honest with you. It's like accepting it. What's this? Two of Swords. Yep. Just wait till the storm blow over, because you did a lot to get this. And for a lot of you guys, like, just try to just pray that your kids be spared, to be honest with you. And I don't 411 on the clock. I also feel like you should seek inspiration. Okay, you should also, when I think about the Ace of Wands, I think about cravings, okay? And I think about abstinence to a certain degree, because sometimes some things you have to abstain from, or you're naturally curved from when you're pregnant, especially within the first couple trimesters. I think about nausea, 60 in that nature. You probably need to be more nurturing or kind to somebody, because you don't need to be, when somebody's about to birth a blessing, which I feel like this person is, you don't need to be mistreating them when they're supposed to be carrying this child. Some of you guys, you could have mistreated somebody while they were pregnant, and that's why you're going through what the fuck you're going through. Okay, or it's like you fucked with like one of God's children, and it's like how I imagine, like, I low-key feel like my daddy's karma is his son being fucked up as he is. Like, having a rapist for the son gotta be the worst, and he be your junior, that gotta be the worst karma ever. But you ruined two women because you didn't want to transmute the energy or the heartbreak that you was experiencing from your mama, because you was hurt. You ruined two women, really more than that. To be honest with you, you ruined four, because you ruined your first two daughters, or tried to at least. But I digress. Child, anywho, I know you upset with me, Bookie Blood, but I love you anyway, even though you full of shit. So this will be your reading. I love you to the moon and back, and around the whole I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I've done a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. We were living life like beginners, and this is only the